it in that timely manner, because that can destroy you again as a business owner. I have had, again, clients that I've been working with, and they have avoided me for a certain time frame, and after a certain time frame, I'm like, you know what, forget this, I don't have to deal with them all. So whenever they get ready to contact me to deal with the conflict, I'm done. I don't want to talk anymore. I don't answer the phone. I don't answer your emails. I don't do any of that. So you have to make sure that as a phlegmatic person, if you are going to avoid something, that you give it a timely time frame so that you can deal with that issue, so that you can move on and keep the relationship and not destroy it. As a phlegmatic person, your basic desire is to have peace at all times. I have a phlegmatic partner that I do stuff with, and one of the things, if I'm in an uproar or something has made me mad or something has gone wrong, the first thing the person says is it's all good. Sometimes that drives me crazy, other times it calms me down. But that is their way of saying, okay, we need to have peace here. It's going to be okay. Let's just chill and let's rethink this whole thing, but it's all good. So so sometimes I can handle that, and well, most of the times I can handle that because I know that usually this person is thinking about how they can maneuver around a situation and we can still make things work, but they're calming me down in the process. So though that need of having the peace is very important to them, and because it's very important to them, I try to make sure that I allow them to have that peace as a choleric person, because if I go too far with my frustration, they'll shut completely down on me, and I don't need that. So I work really hard to let them have that it's all good, and work within that it's all good situation. Okay, so along with that, having peace, there are the emotional needs of a phlegmatic person is that they need to have spaces where they're quiet and peaceful. A phlegmatic person does not like at all to feel like they're in a situation where it's completely uproar or out of control. They are very much control oriented as well, but it's in a different way. Everything that they do trying to make sure that they remain in a calm state. So if their workspace is out of order, they'll clean it up because that helps them keep calm. If they're dealing with something and there's an argument or something going on, and they're in the middle of that conflict, they'll back away, calm down, and get their thoughts together. That's how phlegmatic people handle things. So if you are a sanguine person and you have a conflict with a phlegmatic person, you're going to try to make a joke about it. The phlegmatic person is going to shut down and be quiet until they can figure out what they want to say. And that's going to drive you crazy as a sanguine person. But let me tell you, give them their space if you are a sanguine person, so that you can let them get their thoughts together, and then they can come back to the table, because they can't handle conflict well. Okay, if you are a phlegmatic person and you're in leadership and you're the one that's the business owner, you want to make, and you're dealing with a sanguine person, you'll say something, and the sanguine person may snap back with a joke or say something that's really not what you were expecting. Let them have that space for a minute. Calm them down. Let them tell their jokes and make the laughter and everything, but then go right back to what it is that you need to discuss with the conflict, or what may be happening as a business owner. Because you do not want to have it where they are not able to communicate, they're not able to discuss their situation. You want to make it so that everyone has said their piece and you're still able to work together. If you are a phlegmatic person and you are working with a choleric person, remember, these people like to be leaders, okay? They're the ones that like to take control of stuff, and they do not like it when someone tells them they are wrong. I can honestly admit that. I hate being wrong about stuff, but it happens. I have been wrong on many occasions, and I'm okay to admit that right now. But if a phlegmatic person comes to me and says, okay, I'm having a problem with this and this is wrong, and I might snap back and be angry about it. If you're dealing with a choleric person and they snap back, as a phlegmatic person, your first intention is to run, because that person is hardcore and they're not thinking about your feelings. They're not thinking about anything except what they're going to say, because that's what choleric people do. Don't run. let them have their piece and say what they need to say, and you calm down, reel it back in, and go back to the objective that you need to address, because you need this person, but they need you as well. And since you guys need each other, it's really important that you figure out how to work things out as a temperament piece for the business, as personality traits for the business. It is very important. So don't let that, bother you. If you are the caloric leader and you're dealing with a phlegmatic worker, most of the time, the phlegmatic person is not trying to destroy your business. I can tell you this, that like I've had phlegmatic people that I've been working with, contractors and workers and stuff like that. And sometimes I'm like, oh my God, they're destroying everything because they're procrastinating. They're doing, the avoidance when I'm telling them conflicts of things of interest. And then when I tell them how to do something, they stubbornly do it anyway. Well, that doesn't mean that they're trying to be mean to you, that they're destroying your business. You just have to figure out how to say what you need to say in a way that they understand it, as opposed to yelling at them. If you yell at anybody these days, especially now because we're in a world where everybody's emotions are so high, you can't do this and you can't say that and blah, blah, blah. Phlegmatic people will shut down on you. So you have to think on, their terms as a choleric person, and make them understand in a calm way that they are doing something that you do not like, and they're going to have to conform to what you need them to do. Don't yell, because if you yell, they may quit, because they're not going to let you do that to them. That's their stubbornness that kicks in. Their stubbornness that kicks in will mess you up. So these are things that you have to look at as far as, being business owners. If you are a phlegmatic person and you have a caloric personality for a client, they know what they want. They're very decisive in what they want. They're telling you what they want. They have everything written down. It's on paper. They've got it together. Follow what they're telling you to do. If it's something that you can't do, be honest with them and tell them. Because if you say that you can do it and you're phlegmatic, and then you start procrastinating on it because you can't do it, they will never do business with you again. This is something that you have to think about. If you're dealing with a person that's sanguine and all they want to do is have fun, and you're phlegmatic and their client is just make it happy, make it fun. Most people that are sanguine can be very indecisive at times. They don't know what they want. They know what they want when they see it. Okay. Once they see it, they're all about it, especially if it works for them. If it does not work for them when they see it, they can't tell you what they want, and it drives you nuts. As a phlegmatic person, that will mess up your peace. You can't allow that to mess up your peace. You have to move forward and keep it going, so that they understand that you have a time period and a time frame of getting things done, and to call you back when they figure out what they want. It's okay to tell people that as a phlegmatic person. So these are some of the things you want to think about as far as phlegmatic is concerned. I have spoken a lot on phlegmatic. Let's move to the next one and talk about melancholy. Again, if you'd like to know more information about the phlegmatic, the sanguine, and the choleric personality, look them up. It is okay. Get a dictionary, go to the website, and look the information up, and it will tell you all about the personality traits. It even has a test that you can take for the personality traits, so that you can figure out which one you are. Okay? So melancholy people are the coolest people to me, because they are almost like the caloric person, but in a different aspect. When people hear the word melancholy, they're like, oh, that's so sad. No, melancholy doesn't mean sad. Okay? Melancholy is also a Latin word. I'm not going to go into the definition, but it does not mean a sad person. Melancholy is a person that really is a perfectionist. They're the ones, when you can put something together, they'll put it together if you're melancholy, and you'll be like, oh my God, this is, everything is great except this one tiny piece. And you'll go back and scrap the whole thing for that one tiny piece, because it has to be perfect. Now, that can be a deal breaker for some business owners, and that can be a helper for some business owners. Some stuff, it needs to be right. Some stuff, it needs to be perfect. But we all know, as human beings, not everything is perfect. So don't get caught up in the perfection of things, okay? As a melancholy person, Your strengths are some of the coolest strengths I've ever heard. You pay attention to detail. Detail oriented people are my best friend as a choleric person, okay? Because sometimes as choleric people, as leaders, you forget the details. You know how to lead, but the detail, they say the devil is in the details. The devil is in the details when it comes to business. And people that are melancholy, they understand that details are how you put the plan together. Okay? Now, not only are they good with the details, pay attention to details, they're very good with numbers. So if you have a person that like is really good with figuring out how much money it's going to cost for this, how much time it's going to take for you to get this done, how much whatever is going to help you with the business growth, that person is a melancholy person. You want them on your team. They will help you pull your stuff together. Do you understand what I'm saying? They help, okay? As a melancholy person, they are really great with systems. So my secondary personality trait is melancholy, but every once in a while melancholy kicks in and goes to the forefront and becomes the dominant personality trait. So the melancholy is the one that puts the systems in place. So let's say you start a business, right? And you're trying to get all your stuff together and you have someone come together, or you yourself are a melancholy person, okay? You already know that you got to get the HR stuff together. You know that you got to get the financials together. You know you got to get the systems on how things operate in the business together. And you've already written all this stuff out. You are a melancholy person. Most people that are in business don't even realize that this is the most important thing. So let's say that you're a melancholy person and you're hired by a choleric person. The choleric person can tell you what they want, but they can't tell you how it's supposed to be done. Most of the time when a choleric person comes to you and tells you what they want, and same thing with a sanguine and a phlegmatic, they'll all tell you what they want, but they don't know how to tell you how to put things in place. In your mind, while they're talking, you're already putting the systems in place and figuring out what they need, how they need it, and how they're going to need to have it written out, how they need to have it explained. You're putting the plan in place in your head right then and there. Baby, you are a melancholy person, okay? That doesn't mean that you're sad. You just understand that there's steps and stuff that need to take place. You understand SMART goals. You understand perspective. You understand whenever where to put certain things as far as business is concerned and what needs to be pulled out if it's not going to be productive. That is what you do as a melancholy person, okay? Now, another thing that a melancholy person is a self-starter. They don't need you to tell them to do anything. If a choleric person comes to them, a phlegmatic person comes to them, a sanguine person comes to them, to a melancholy person, and they say, I need you to put together a business plan. The melancholy person already knows what needs to be done, how it needs to be done, and where it needs to go. They've already got it set. If you are a business owner and you are phlegmatic, sanguine, or choleric, I'm telling you, and you're trying to get something together as far as a logo is concerned, or you're trying to figure out how to market your business, or you're trying to figure out how to get your employees manual put together, the melancholy person is the person you want to talk to because they've already got the systems in place. And if they don't have it, they know how to get online, start it up, and look up the information and help you pull your stuff together. That is what a melancholy person does, okay? Now, that's all fine and great for the strengths, because the strengths will help you, but let's talk about the weaknesses. So, love melancholy people, but one of the things that they do not do well is spontaneity. They are not spontaneous at all. They don't like change. I have had to deal with this in my second personality trait. Sometimes I get frustrated because I'm working on something and someone all of a sudden has to scrap the whole idea. We have to start over again and we got to go in a whole different direction. And it's like, what on earth just happened? What in the blazes are you doing? And it frustrates me to no end. That's when my second trait comes in for melancholy. I'm like, I don't like that. So your weaknesses, if you are a melancholy person, you do not like change. You are not spontaneous. You want to keep things going because you have the systems already in place. Okay. The next thing is that you can't handle pressure. If given enough time, a melancholy can conquer the world. If you give them a time frame of that is a short period of time, they will fold on you at every given time because they don't like having to do things under pressure. They know how to put stuff in place. They know how to work it out. They can get everything set up for you. But if they need it within a 24-hour period, or sometimes within a 15-minute period or what have you, and they know that they can't get it done, they're going to tell you, I can't do this, and back away from whatever project you have for them. So you have to know how to utilize this whenever the time comes. And it can be done if you're phlegmatic, sanguine, or choleric, but you want to make sure that you give your melancholy person enough time to get things done. Okay. Another thing that a melancholy person is they're hard to please. Sometimes you have that person. Okay. And this is something that's very funny to me, a melancholy person. Whenever they are doing something or you've done something, it will look beautiful to all the other personality traits, but the melancholy person will go up to him like, that writing is too thin on there. You'll have this beautiful picture and it'll have all the right colors. The melancholy will go up to him and be like, that the paint that you're using is too thin. They find something in everything because they're looking for perfection. They don't mean to put your stuff down. They can't help themselves. They are looking for perfection. Okay? Now, the last thing is a melancholy person cannot function without structure. So if you are a melancholy person and you're working with a sanguine person, that is almost like hell to you, because the sanguine person is all over the place. Their whole purpose is to have fun and keep things, lively and pulling people in. You as a melancholy person will flip your lid, because even though the sanguine people are pulling people in, they don't have any kind of structure. They don't know how they're doing business. They don't have any plans. They don't have any goals. They don't have nothing. And you are going bananas because there's no structure to anything. Or they may have a little structure. There might be some structure to what the person is doing, but not all structure. And because of that, they'll tell you to do this one day, and the next day they'll tell you to do something, and you haven't even finished the first thing. That will drive you nuts. You can't work like that as a melancholy person. So you have to have conversations and let the sanguine person know that this is something that you really need to do to get something finished, so that they can move on to the next chapter of whatever they need to do, so that they will help the business. Okay. If the phlegmatic person, if you're melancholy and you're dealing with a phlegmatic person, most of the time the phlegmatic person will adapt to certain things. However, because they're procrastinators and you're not a procrastinator as a melancholy person, you're a self-starter, that will drive you bananas, because in your mind, oh my God, this person is making me have to wait for every single thing when all it takes is 5 seconds to get it done. So you got to learn how to go to the procrastinator, phlegmatic person, tell them this is what's going on. You need to have this stuff done. And they may still procrastinate, but the more you talk to them, not yell, talk, they will start understanding that this stuff is important to you. And because they are kind-hearted, they'll work towards trying to get your stuff done. A choleric person, most of the time, melancholy and choleric people are like hands and gloves, okay? If a choleric person gives you something to do, and they're the leader, and they give you the information that they do, and you're melancholy, and you tell them that you need this, and this, the choleric person is on it. They will hand you everything that you need and give you all the stuff that you can move forward and keep it moving, because they've got other stuff to lead and they don't have time to fool with you. So most of the time when you're dealing with the choleric person as a melancholy person, you can get what you need from the choleric person. Very seldom do you have to worry about that. The problem that you're going to have as a melancholy person is that once one project is done, they've got another project set up for you and you have no time to rest. That's when you're going to be like, okay, as a melancholy person, I need to fold for a little bit because they're just working me too much. And that's where the problem becomes. So you got to learn how to, again, work these whole situations out when it comes to dealing with temperaments. If you are a melancholy person and you're dealing with a customer who is sanguine, again, they'll drive you crazy because they're all over the place. You can't pin them down. You have to sit them down and show them some of the things that you're doing, and then they can fill in the blanks, because that's how they work, okay? With a phlegmatic person who is a procrastinator, again, sit them down, show them what you're doing, and because they're trying to help you at the last minute, they may not have nothing done until the last day, but then they can fill all the information because they've been thinking about it for the whole time. They just haven't had whatever reason time to do what they needed to do. They've already got their thoughts together. At the last minute, they're going to come in and put all the stuff together and make things happen, because that's how the phlegmatic person works. Drive you crazy, but you can depend on them most of the time because they're that kind of person. Choleric person, again, you don't have to worry about them too much, because if you tell them what you need, they got what you need. They're going to move on to the next thing. Just don't let them overwork you. So, last piece of this, the melancholy person, they do not do well when they get their feelings hurt. Big deal for them, because when you hurt their feelings, it's almost like you've crushed them. You have to be careful with that. They also need support. So a melancholy person, if you are frustrating them or something is going wrong and things are happening, they need you to be there for them to help them through the situation. And then if they get upset, you need to give them the space, all the space that they need, because melancholy people have they're retro thinkers. Once something happens, they have to pull it in, think about it, observe it, think about it, and then they can come back and talk to you. Give them all the space they need. And then they also get really silent when something goes wrong. They can be very moody at times, melancholy people. They don't mean to be, but they can be very moody. And so you have to watch those moods and see how they switch and move in the vein of those moods, okay? Now, one of the things about melancholy people is that they are very decisive. They're organized. They're the most organized people that you would ever want to work with, and they are very goal-oriented. Those are the things that you can look at as far as work is concerned, okay? They are the worker bee of worker bees, okay? Now, with that being said, we're going to move forward and talk more on the last session of how these personality traits all work together so that you can see how they work within you as a business owner. Guys, it's been great talking with you, and remember to check your business.
Again, this is your business planner, Catrice. Until next time, keep your eye on your grind.
It's your girl G Princess with the VIP Lounge, and you're tuned in right now to RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. You know the saying, it's poppin'.
Good morning to everybody out there. How you doing on this Monday morning? Yes, we moving right along here in December, man. It feels like, oh my God, where does the time go? We're going to talk a little bit about that, man. But y'all know what it is. When you hear showtime, it is that time. This is the Midday Live with your host with the most, JSapp Madstak. With me, as always, is my trusty co-host, Miss Brittany K.
Good morning, everybody.
That is truly what it is. You have a good weekend?
Yeah, holding it down as always, busy, running everywhere, but did have a little bit of time for family, which is always nice.
Just getting it in. For those of y'all tuning in to the live feed, we go ahead and enable that camera right now. You can see we do have a special guest in studio. Special guest, once you talk to the people, say hello to them.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Hawat the Heart.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm very excited. You know, it's December, Sagittarius zodiac people, and my birthday month. So, you know, I'm really happy.
The Sagittarius people, we got some events going down involving specific Sagittarius type things. We're going to talk a little bit about that. But for right now, let this record ride out. One of my personal faves, and it's how we start the show. So let's get right to it, baby. Let's finish this out. You was locked and loaded to Midday Live with your boy JSapp, Madstak, and Brittany K. Right here exclusively on RWR Live 365.
The next generation of radio.
Ellis! What other way to get your blood pumping on this Monday morning? That's right, baby. This is the beginning of the day. Well, beginning of our day anyway. You know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean. But for Seal, yeah, it was the beginning for him back in 1992 with The Beginning. Keep it locked right here on RWR Live 365, Next Generation Radio.
She knew what I'm coming.
Well, you already know who bad when it come to radio hosting, you feel me? Hey, ain't much more you can say about that. But yo, here go Jasmine Sullivan, Lions, Tigers, and Bears, cause she fearless too. Right here on RWR Live 365. Keep it locked at you inside the Midday Live with JSapp, Madstak, and Brittany K. Caitlin, I had to chime in real quick. Britt, you look so hot. Hot. That's how you spell hot. H-A-U-W-T. Hot. Britt, you look so hot today. Say what? That's what I'm talking about, man. Y'all keep the comments rolling. We appreciate y'all chiming in, for real, for real. We're gonna get to chopping it up with Mr. Hiawatha over here.
What up?
Y'all make sure y'all drop those song requests. If you got a song request you'd like to hear, we'll do our best to try to get it on. Drop it in the chat there. Oh man, you know, I absolutely love that record by Jasmine Sullivan, y'all. Like, man, I tell you, it has that epicness feel to it, right?
Yeah, it does.
Man, look at here. Let's pay some bills and we're gonna jump right into the show when we come back, man. Don't go nowhere. Don't change that dial. Keep it locked right here on RWR Live 365.
The next generation of radio.
Ellis!
She said.
This is your girl Q Law Live, and you are listening to RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
What's up, Hood? It's your girl, Misunderstood, and I'm encouraging you to download the free RWR Live 365 app and tune in to the hottest urban hits. RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
Yo, what up, radio family? This your boy, JSapp Madstak, Ellis from the Midday Live Show. If you missed the Sugar Shack with Aunt Ronnie and Uncle Eddie, here's what you missed.
Hey, y'all, this is Aunt Ronnie. If y'all missed the Sugar Shack show last Saturday, you sure missed a good one.
Yep, She was talking, and everybody knows that Aunt Ronnie ain't Willy Wonka, and she don't put sugar on it.
Uncle Eddie, watch your mouth. Other folks sure might be listening.
Well, anyway, if you did miss it, here's a little bit of what you missed.
Tune into the Sugar Shack Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 noon Central Standard Time, only on RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. Ellis!
Are you a business owner and are you looking to grow your business? Well, logos, branding, and marketing isn't all that we do. At Graphic Grooves Consulting, we give you more than you bargained for. From business planning to web design, we do it all. Because at Graphic Grooves, we are your ultimate creative solution. Our goal is to help you plan, strategize, and achieve your goals. So come to Graphic Grooves where good work matters.
What's happening, everybody? This your boy, JSapp Madstak, Mr. Fan of my fans. Ellis, do you have what it takes to host your own radio talk show? Well, if the answer is yes, then you're the one we looking for. Hold up, say what? RWR Live 365 is looking for new talent to join our radio family and network. We'll put you in the captain's chair and give you all the tools necessary to become the next hot radio sensation. Sound good? Show do. How we get down, man? Here's all you gotta do. Visit our website at rwrlive365.com/affiliate program and follow the simple instructions, or give us a call at 850-466-8436. Once again, that number is 850-466-8436. Be sure to tell them Illis sent you, and I'll see you on the other side of stardom, baby. See ya!
Yeah, you know we right back. Superstars everywhere, so it's like that. Going in, go ham with a knife at. Only here for 24, I'll be right back.
What's happening? This your boy, JSapp Madstak from the Midday Live Show. And right now, you was tuned in to the dopest radio station in the land. Mics are hot.
RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
Ellis! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You is locked and loaded to the dopest radio station. That is RWR Live 365, next generation of radio. At the same time, you are also locked and loaded in the dopest show in the Midday Live with your boy JSapp Madstak and Brittany K. So, Brittany, how you feeling on this Monday morning?
You know, I'm feeling refreshed, ready to get after this week and knock it out, man.
Yeah, we obviously can see that you are refreshed. And as we were looking at the comments in the live feed a little bit in there, Caitlin was talking about how hot you are. You know what I'm saying? Hot. Yeah, she put her England on.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? So, but that's what it is, though. Glad to see you. You know what I'm saying? Back in action. Everything going wonderful with school, I imagine.
You know, I just putting the nose to the grindstone really is what it comes down to.
That's what it is.
I got a lot to do, but you know, all I can do is one thing at a time and keep moving forward, and that's all you can do really when it comes to life. So hey, here we go.
Nothing but big ups and respect to you. Our guest in studio here, Mr. Hiawatha Hart. How are you doing today, sir?
Bro, I am doing good. You know, I feel good this morning. I really do. You know, I just feel blessed to wake up every day. Like, you know, like she said, enjoying life. Got to get through it. Got to get mentally prepared and stuff. You know, it's my birthday month, so I got to feel happy about this. Come on now.
Yes, sir.
Got to.
Speaking of birthday months, we do have a couple of events coming up, and we might as well go ahead and talk about those real quick in short detail here. Speaking of birthday months, December the 16th, we have Q-La-La's B-Day celebration, okay, for Sagittarius, Capricorn. RWR Live 365 presents the birthday celebration mixer, hosted by none other than Charles, Mr. Sheesh, Gibson, yes, and Jamiqua jamming in the corner, which Jamiqua had a new show, I believe, kicked off as well this past Saturday.
Congratulations to her. Welcome,
Absolutely.
welcome.
So y'all make sure y'all tune in on Saturdays to catch her. All right. We're going to have live performances from Stoney Murphy, Jay Fitz, Jay Rich Project, G-Funk Show Band, and there is also a special guest performer that's going to make an appearance, be in the building, doing what he does best. Brittany, I'm going to let you because I know he's one of your favorite artists.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
say it.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm one of the number one fans of this here, the JSapp Madstak illest. Okay.
That's it, man. That's it. Might possibly have to come through and might have to preview and just debut maybe one or two new records. Couple of things that you heard in studio earlier today. I stay in the studio in lab here and then in my other office, at Fresco Recording Services, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's going down, guys. December 16th, tickets are $20, okay? You can hit up Eventbrite. Q La La birthday celebration to get your tickets there. DJ Mike Ice on the ones and twos. It's a BYOB affair. Doors open at 8 p.m. And this will be held at Camelot Event Center over there, Town and Country Plaza, right there in Pensacola. All right. So if you do have any additional questions, please contact Jarrell at 850-723-3019. All right, for tickets. You can also get tickets up here at the station at Black, a community bookstore and cafe. You can hit me up. Your boys got tickets. I'm all throughout the city all day, every day. Okay, so that is December 16th.
And make sure you get those now because at the door they're $30. So go ahead and take advantage of that, pre-sale ticket price there and save yourself some money.
Yep.
And
there
it's
you
a
go.
Go ahead and get those out the way.
event, guys.
Yes. Go on and get those. Now, I'm going to go ahead and let you talk about this next one here, Brittany. You can go ahead and let them know what we got on the 17th. All right?
Listen, on December 17th, we're turning up at Pensacola Fairgrounds with Gucci Mane, featuring some friends live in concert, and we are there to celebrate our boys and one of our executive producers, LD's birthday bash, all right? We got sounds by DJ Ziggy, DJ Mills, DJ Tev, DJ T Swan, and DJ Neutron, all right? You can get your tickets at GucciManePensacola.com. And for VIP information, you can contact...
it's on there somewhere, man. I'll tell you.
It's down there, and it is very small.
I believe, contact Rich. That is 216-618-4244. And then the other number is LD's number.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just reach out to Rich. You know what I'm saying? You're interested in the VIP tables.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This old lady needs her readers for that one.
Amen.
That's
right.
Follow Gucci Mane Pensacola on Instagram for updates and everything else like that. We hope to see you out there at these events, guys. I mean, come on, turn up. Let's go.
Let's get it.
On both of these are some heavy hitters right here.
Yeah,
they are. They really are.
Yes.
Cats coming. I mean, Jay Rich Project, Jay Fitz doing huge big things. Stoney Murphy's doing major big numbers, man, with a single that he's featured on. Country hip hop, you know what I'm saying? G-Funk Show Band. And then, of course, Gucci Mane himself. That's a platinum recording artist. So big ups to all of those artists doing just that.
Absolutely. And I mean, just saying, like, these 3 days, because there's a day right before that 16th that we have something big
another event.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that a little bit.
It's going by so fast, too.
I'm saying, look, the days just go by. We got a 10-day countdown coming up. We have a huge announcement coming from none other than the mind of, as everything seems to do, D Notorious, our manager and loved one, Mr. El Rico Tunstrom.
Period.
Something to do with a movie called Sacred, yeah?
Oh, yeah, Sacred the movie. I mean, look us up on IMDb with our refreshed stuff there, and on Facebook and all other social media outlets, okay? But I think we're making a big announcement on where you can maybe stream us worldwide.
And I think we're in it, are we?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that everyone in this studio currently is in this movie.
Doing big things, man. I can't say enough, man. Doing big things. I'm proud of all of you guys, especially you two, especially simply because you did answer the call. And again, you cannot put a dream into motion unless you take the first step, which is, metaphorically speaking, showing up and walking through the door.
That's it.
Hi, Walter. We're going to talk a little bit more about that here in the next segment, man.
Yeah.
But you literally can, relate to that storyline.
Absolutely.
We're not going to dive into it, but yeah, you can directly relate to that. So we're going to talk about that here in the next segment coming up, along with some entertainment news as well that Brittany K has, and she's over here cracking up. So I imagine you got some comments and some chat going on. By all means, what's happening over there?
Yeah, I'm just watching our girl, Caitlin Selly over here on the chats, just sending out love to her because, man, is she going through it? To one, just be able to make sure that she can watch us and participate in the chats. We love you and truly
Absolutely.
appreciate your dedication.
Yes, we do.
And being our fans, as well as being one of the stars on Sacred, the movie.
My big sister be working.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yes, she is Jackie.
She is.
She portrays a character by the name of Jackie, which if you have seen the trailer, guys,
Have you been a bad boy, Dr. Charles?
I'm trying to tell you, boy. Look at that, man. That's it, bruh. That is it, man. Nah, but she did that. She got right in, you know what I'm saying? Like Michelle Pfeiffer did in Batman Returns in 1994's Batman Returns. Oh, I'm sorry, not 94. I do apologize. That was 92. The original came out in 89. 3 years later saw, 3 years, let's see, 90, 91, 92. 3 years later, saw Danny DeVito in one of his most iconic roles as the Penguin. And Michelle Pfeiffer portrayed Catwoman. And she put it was a whole new level of standard on what like Catwoman did and just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the scene where she's in the store and she uses the whip and knocks all the heads off the tops of the mannequins. I don't know if you remember that in the film or not. Go back and watch it. But Tim Burton, like everybody, she showed up to set, you know what I mean? Couple cracks of the whip. She got them all with one take. First take, one hit.
And did not have prior
When they were
experience.
shooting?
Yeah.
While they were filming, yeah. They went through the motions as she went through some light what I'm saying, motions, but she showed up to set without any real rehearsal with the actual whip knocking the heads off, and she killed it. So what you see in the movie was one take that they did not have to reshoot again because it was so flawless when she did it, and it was her actually connecting. It's not like she, special effects pop the whip and then they, eject the head off the mannequin. No, she clipped every single last one of them on one take, and then got to jump roping, jumped out of scene. And I'm talking about, if you go back, it's on YouTube. You can check it out, you guys. But yeah, so shout out to one of the all-time greats in film, Michelle Pfeiffer. We absolutely love you.
Speaking of Tim Burton, I think this was Tim Burton. Y'all ever seen Wednesday on Netflix?
Listen, that is the new buzz when it comes to entertainment. Boy.
I tell you what, we're gonna dive into that as well. We're gonna talk about that. Let me get to this last event, okay? Definitely not least. However, we do have the second annual Masquerade Night in Pensacola, as well as Gucci Mane. Now, this event is also going down, on December 17th. All right, this is the Roaring 20s edition. All right, it's going to be from 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. at the Pensacola Improv. All right, that is 375 North Pace Boulevard. All right, tickets are $40. Tables of 8, reserved tables of 8 are $400. You get your tickets at pureambience.eventbrite.com. All right. Formal dress code is the attire. Please, no tennis shoes, jeans, athletic attire. Masquerade masks are encouraged, but not a requirement, but they are encouraged as it is part of the theme, Roaring 20s. All right. Cocktail hour starts at 6 p.m. To 8. Cash bar, cigar bar will be available. Heavy hors d'oeuvres while they last. With DJ Hale on crowd control with special guest Mo Kareen and friends. For any additional questions or concerns, please feel free to contact Tracy White at 850-739-5363. So those are the events that is going down in Pensacola the weekend of December the 16th and 17th, man. It's going to be, we got a lot going on, guys. So before we break, let me jump in and go ahead and get this little bit of sports news out of the way. Because there was a lot going down this past weekend, in the sports world. I tell you what, let's start off and just get these scores out the way, because NFL is always a big day on Sunday.
Yeah.
You an NFL guy? You a football?
I watch
guy?
a couple of it here now and then.
Okay, well, so here we go. So December the 1st, Thursday, was Thursday Night Football. We had the Bills and the Patriots, with the Bills triumphing over the Patriots 24-10. On December 4th, we had a slew of games. The Philadelphia Eagles continue their tirade, ripping through the NFL. They are currently number one in their division. All right, number one, they're in the NFL. Okay, yes. The Philadelphia Eagles, Philly, whopping 11-1, currently first in the NFC, 35-10 over the Titans. Let's see, the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
I got to give a shout out to the Green Bay Packers, because we got one of their biggest fans in the building. They did beat up on the Bears 28-19.
There we go.
Okay. The Detroit Lions whooped. And when I say whoop, we talking about some like
they had business to handle.
we talking about hustle and flow. Whoop that trick, like 40-14 Detroit over over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yeah, I bet they were playing that song in the locker room. Yeah, real talk.
Yeah.
Something. But yeah, I don't know what got into Detroit, but Detroit's doing their thing. Let's see. We got the Cleveland Browns 27-14 over the Houston Texans. We had the Minnesota Vikings, who is also on a tear. Now they are right behind Philadelphia. They are currently 10-2, the second best team in the NFL. And I'm looking forward to seeing what both them and the Eagles can continue to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're doing their thing there. 27-22 over the Jets. We saw the Falcons and the Steelers tangle up 19-16. Good game there. 3-point margin of victory. All right. The Baltimore Ravens defeated the Broncos 10-9. Wow. That's like a soccer score almost.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like FIBA World Cup score right there. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But nonetheless, still a good game. Okay. Now, this is what we were talking about. This was interesting. We have the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants with a tied score in overtime. So
New York Giants.
The New York Giants and the Washington Commanders, 20-20, final in OT. They used to be the Redskins. But the whole Black Lives Matter movement prompted Washington to rid themselves of the Redskin name, and they went to just Washington while they were searching and trying to figure out what the new name was going to be, and they landed on Commanders. So yeah. Let's see, the Miami Dolphins, San Francisco 49ers. Shout out to the 49ers. Got a lot of fans and friends that are fans of them. 33-17 over the Dolphins. We had the Seahawks over the Rams, 27-23. Let's see, we had the Raiders. The Raiders got a win. Okay, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for them. Over the Chargers, 27-20. The Bengals over the Chiefs, 27-24. And then the Cowboys, oh my Lord, 54-19 over the Indianapolis Colts.
Who got 54?
The Cowboys.
The Cowboys.
Her other team. Yeah.
So my husband is
That's
from
what my
Wisconsin,
uncles love.
so
They
that's
love the
where
Dallas Cowboys.
That is what it is.
I see why though.
You hate him or you love him, okay? It's just one of those.
It is one of those things. It is one of those things. The Arizona Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers had a bye this previous week, and tonight we'll see the New Orleans Saints, hometown down the street, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 7:15 p.m. Monday Night Football. Those are your NFL scores, ladies and gentlemen. Now, who you going for? Yeah, who you like in that one?
I'm just gonna stay neutral.
You're just gonna stay neutral with it? That'll work. Way to keep it honest. Now, before we do break, I got about a minute and a half left. I gotta shout out real quick. We'll get to some NBA scores in the second half, okay, of sports news and entertainment news. But the Lakers have finally awakened. Let me just say that, y'all. The Los Angeles Lakers, somebody did. LeBron came back. They've been on a tear. They continue to get wins in the win column. And last night, Anthony Davis dropped a season-high 55 points and 17 rebounds in a victory over the Washington Wizards. Davis joins Kevin McHale as the only other player to record 55 points and a 15 rebound and 3 blocks in one contest Okay, 3 rejections in 1 contest since blocks became an official stat in 1973-74. So again, shout out to Anthony Davis on that note. My Lakers are doing the thing. Yeah, Hawata, we'll get your reaction as soon as we come back.
Maybe that little rookie that was coming and talking crap just made them step it up that much more to be like, excuse me, little boy, I'm gonna need you to sit down.
Trying to tell you. So we're going to take a quick break. So let's get into some AO by JSapp Madstak right here on RWR Live 365.
This is your girl Q La La, and you are listening to RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
It's live, we know. Let's ride, we roll. I go, she go. Holla back, girl, like ayo, 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 ayo. Anywhere I go, she go. Here we go, showtime, right back in it. Hot, so true, since the beginning. Back times 10, never losing my cool. Yes, still is the realest, still is I'm playing this dude. Don't act brand new, need to act like you know. Attitude so cool, bring it down to the flow. Hop now, dance, baby, that's what I like. Shot, take mine, that's a sacrifice. Gear right, zoom, zoom, fly, this so cool. To the spot, can't help it when I'm all on you. Love is so true, feeling on your caboose. And I bet it's me now, later better be you. So what, no shame, losing the game. It's a freaking all of us, ain't no lame. Wasn't born yesterday, but I love to play. Not to mention club is open till the early AM. It's live, we know. Let's ride, we roll. I go, she go. Holla back, girl, like ayo, 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 ayo. Anywhere I go, she go. JSA, double the P. Baby girl on the floor wanna move with me. She wanna groove with me. Well, that's cool with me. Later on, you and I, we can cruise the beach. Get a drink to hell by the bottle as well. Only best when you deal with particular wells. Hit the sheets later on, get rowdy. Grown man, so I use my mouth and hop on. Now move, all around, no rules. Jump on, now move, all around, no rules. Might as well live it up. Only got one life. Only here for 24, so I got one night. Huh? That's right. Only here for 24, so I got one night. It's live, we know. Let's ride, we roll. I go, she go. Holla back, girl, like ayo, 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 ayo. Anywhere I go, she go. Now dance, hop, jump, move. Dance, hop, jump, move. Dance, hop, jump, move. Dance, hop, jump, move. Hop on, now move. All around, no rules. Jump on, now move. All around, no rules. Might as well live it up. Only got one life. Only here for 24, so I got one night. Up and down, baby girl, move that thing. If you trying to have fun, we can do that thing. Never place we can fly. You and I, we can leave right now if the time is right. Everywhere I go, keep it real cold. Like 20 below zero. Jump. This live, we know. Let's ride, we roll. I go, she go. Holla back, girl, like ayo, 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 ayo. Anywhere I go, she go. This live, we know. Let's ride, we roll. I go, she go. Holla back, girl, like ayo, 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 ayo. Anywhere I go, she go.
Oh yeah, Brittany, that's one of your other favorites right there by your boy JSapp Madstak. Ellis, how about the say that right there? Huh?
Dope.
That Ayo, that Ayo.
Hold on, I gotta say that right. Illis.
There you go. Hey,
There
put your own spin on it. Hey, listen, guys. When you drop requests on the feed or you give us a call here station, you request records, we do our best to get them on. So here you go, Caitlin. You asked for it. Here's Lemonade by Gucci Mane.
Yellow rounds, yellow MPs, yellow watch, yellow charm ring chain, yellow living room set, lemonade Gucci shoes for my girl. My I'm sitting on 6s, no 20s in my gun is more than I can because it is a lemon. My like those Georgia peaches, but you look more like a lemon. These sour apple bitter, I'm not with them. I'm truly stupid paid, that's just how I feel today. I'm moving slow cause cereals in my lemonade. I'm standing in the shade and I'm selling lemonade. Since ago and braids off in the A. Lemonade, diamond bracelet, put it in your face. Lemon head, diamond earrings I wore yesterday. I'm flipping wearing linen. That's just how I'm chillin'. I'm smoking grapes and selling chickens, Corvette painted lemon. School chick.
Swimming on the chain with the big cuts. Swimming on the chain with the big cuts. Lemonade shake with my feet up. Lemonade shake with my feet up. Lemon pepper wings in the freeze cup. Lemon pepper wings in the freeze cup. Lemons on the face, watch them freeze up. Lemons on the face, watch them freeze up.
I got lemonade and lemons, watch me mix the lemons. Lemonade complexion, each stop spraying, girl be killing me. She say I be killing her, I say I be feeling it. Folded then I'm sick of her, cause her brain is lemon. White exterior, interior lemonade. Yellow with the off-white trimming, I call that the super train. Yellow diamond, pick your ring, call that the lemon rock. Cherry boss a lemon blend, my earring size an apricot. Yeah, I smoke that strong a lot, yeah, I need some when you got half a pound of lemon. Call that pack the lemon drop. Canary yellow, lemon white. Big bird, yellow top. Yellow polo, skippers, white and yellow polo socks. Gucci man be popping down, he don't got all he say he got. That's what lemon, homie, I can supply down to 50 blocks. Yellow bow park at the top. Yellow bone gon' make the drop. Flip the flop, mine off the top, then go buy me a yellow yacht. School chain.
Swimming on the chain with the big cuts. Swimming on the chain with the big cuts. Lemonade shake with my feet up. Lemonade shake with my feet up. Lemon pepper wings in the freeze cup. Lemon pepper wings in the freeze cup. Lemons on the face, watch them freeze up. Lemons on the face, watch them freeze up.
Lemonade, my townhouse in Miami. I want yellow coffee. Woke up in the morning. Bought a yellow Aston Martin, yellow bricks, yellow dust, yellow rain, yellow dust, yellow pills, spinning wheels, yellow Rio with us. Coward ass, yellow stripe, you a yellow bat. AK hit your dog, and you can't bring a yellow back. Yo, Lucia Bangle, 80,000, that's a yellow fat. Yellow home, mellow home, you know you a scary cat. No sleep for 2 days, so my pupils licking yellow. 5 flights, 6 shows, $250,000 on my schedule. Wrangler, that shit Gucci. Know they in trouble, green ice, red light, caution, Gucci rock, yellow, Gucci.
Swimming on the chain with the big cuts. Swimming on the chain with the big cuts. Lemonade shake with my feet up. Lemonade shake with my feet up. Lemon pepper wings in the freeze cup. Lemon pepper wings in the freeze cup. Lemons on the face, watch them freeze up.
Well, there you go, Caitlin. There's that lemonade. Wash it down, you know what I'm saying? With a little bit of Dirty Diana, which I feel like you might be able to relate to a little bit. At least Jackie can anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel, you know what I mean? Here's Dirty Diana, Michael Jackson, y'all.
She likes the boys in the band. She knows when they come to town. Every musician's fan after the curtain comes down. She waits at backstage doors for those who have prestige, who promise fortune and fame, a life that's so carefree. She's saying that's okay. Hey baby, do what you want. I'll be your night loving thing. I'll be the freak you can talk. I don't care what you
Man, you already know how we feel about Dirty Diana, y'all. But I mean, it is going into the Christmas holidays. So, I mean, why not get a little bit of Christmas cheer in the air? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm ready for it.
You love classic music. We all love
do.
classic music. Here on RWR Live 365, we all about that Run DMC. Here's Christmas in Hollis, y'all. Right here on the Midday Live with JSapp, Madstak, and Brittany K. Illis! So, Wath, you ready for Christmas, my dog?
I am. That's the best month, best day. I love Christmas.
I feel it. I feel it.
Especially you got to listen to Mariah Carey. Like, you know, all I want for Christmas is you. You know, you gotta feel the spirit.
I know that's right. So check this out, man. We're going to keep things rolling, y'all. Here's Gladys Knight with License to Kill right here on RWR Live 365. Keep it locked inside the Midday Live. We'll be right back.
Ooh, baby.
And this your boy Madstak from the Midday Live Show. And to the dopest radio station in RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
Small coffee and bagel for Johnson.
Pensacola, Escambia County and surrounding areas, you are invited to the grand opening celebration of the Black Cafe and Bookstore, Saturday, November 12th, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. 3490 Dr. Martin Luther King Drive. It's a community and coffee. Black and Bookstore will serve black coffee from manufacturers, herbal tea, smoothers, and light deli products. With carryouts and inside, it's the perfect place for coffee, sandwiches, and meetings. Other menu items include bagels, cheese Danish, and soups. And inside this wonderful eatery is a black bookstore selling books from local and national authors with classics like W.E. Du Bois, Langston Hughes, Maya Angelou, and a wide selection of genres. Please attend this grand opening celebration of the brand new Black Cafe and Bookstore, Saturday, November 12th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 3498D Dr. Martin Luther King Drive.
It's your girl G Princess with the VIP Lounge. It's poppin'. I want to remind you, you can take me everywhere you go, so download that free app in Google Play or the Apple App Store so you can stay tapped in with me and everything that's happening here at RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. It's poppin'.
Yo, what up, radio family? This your boy, JSapp Madstak, Illis from the Midday Live Show. If you didn't happen to catch the G-Spot podcast with Gentris, here's what you missed.
I know you and your family real close.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very, very family oriented.
Oh, yeah.
Myself, I am the one that's trying to link everybody up together. Snow Bunny. I'm the one who's trying to link a lot of, and I ain't gonna say it's just me, but his family is very, very important to me, man. But friends are also very important because sometimes they take the place of family members that lack. Me, I got people I'm cool with. I got friends who I consider as family.
Be sure to tune in to the G-Spot podcast with Gentris Thursdays from 7:30 to 9:30 only on RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
Hey Sugar, join me, Aunt Ronnie, in the Sugar Shack for Blues and Oldies every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12, where we don't SCS, sugarcoat shit. Only on RWR Live 365. Download the app.
What's happening, everybody? This your boy, JSapp Madstak, Mr. Fan of my fans. Illis, do you have what it takes to host your own radio talk show? Well, if the answer is yes, then you're the one we looking for. Hold up, say what? RWR Live 365 is looking for new talent to join our radio family and network. We'll put you in the captain's chair and give you all the tools necessary to become the next hot radio sensation. Sound good? Show do. How we get down, man? Here's all you gotta do. Visit our website at rwrlive365.com/affiliate program and follow the simple instructions, or give us a call at 850-466-8436. Once again, that number is 850-466-8436. Be sure to tell them Illis sent you, and I'll see you on the other side of stardom, baby. See you.
Yeah, you know we right back. Superstars everywhere, so it's like that. Going in, go ham with a knife at. Only here for 24, I'll be right back.
It's your girl G Princess with the VIP Lounge, and you're tuned in right now to RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. You know the saying, it's poppin'.
Welcome back, welcome back. Yes, you are locked in to the Midday Live with your host, JSapp Madstak, and my trusty co-host over here, Miss Brittany K.
Hey, hey.
We have in studio with us today none other than Mr. Hiawatha Hart, star of Sacred the movie, coming very soon. That's it, my man. You feeling good?
Yes, feeling real good.
That is definitely what it is. Before we jump into this, this entertainment news and such and whatnot, we were over in the comments section. We was over here talking. We got some comments over here in the live feed, Brittany. What we got?
We do. So I'm looking over here again at our girl, Caitlin Selly, all right? So she's saying, Jackie can absolutely relate to Dirty Diana. Caitlin cannot, but act truthfully in imaginary circumstances.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's all about. Man, you know, that kind of takes us into Sacred, which we're going to dive into right here, right after we get through some of this. Actually, matter of fact, let me just let you do your thing, because that might actually be on the bill for some entertainment news. So, here we go. Let's jump right into it. Your entertainment news for today.
Coming at you live from RWR Live 365. This is Brittany K with your latest entertainment news.
I absolutely love it, y'all. She does such a wonderful job, does she not? Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I'm proud of her.
Girl, you could be an anchor now. You could be it for real, though. You know what I'm saying? Honestly.
Yeah.
So, Brittany, there's a lot going on out there. This is your segment. This is your baby. We are the guests within it.
Well,
so.
Hello. Well, welcome to the show.
There you go. That's it.
For my little segment here.
There we go. What we got on deck today? What we talking about?
Okay, so before we jump into, the plethora of celebrity things that go on, I do need to first address that in our entertainment news, that if you did not catch it earlier, on December 15th, 10 days and counting now, we are waiting for a huge announcement from none other than the notorious Mr. Elrico Tunstall, who will be announcing some big updates about where you can stream Sacred the movie, which everyone in the studio currently is stars in that movie. So, just saying.
Just simply saying that. That's it. Just saying.
And moving forward, I know that we will be filming for the series that is coming up. So the movie is not just a one and done. It is something that is leading into a series that is full of dramatic twists and turns. And boy, we'll have you on the edge of your seat and your jaw dropping every time you get a little piece of the puzzle put together.
That is what it is.
I look forward to being able to share it with everyone worldwide, and I cannot wait for y'all to see the project that we've been putting so much effort into, that is 15 years in the making now.
Oh my God. 15 years. Yeah, man.
The work has been there. All of the stuff is coming to fruition finally, and I could not be more proud and just thankful to be a part of something, and just grateful to be, brought on board on this. So
we absolutely are thrilled. I'm certain that I speak for both the Notorious Manager of the Year, the entire production staff, being a part of that as well, not even being starring in it. And I will simply say, man, that, God has a way of placing people where they need to be at the time of which they need to be there. And that is the key statement in a lot of what's happening, is that when, us as actors, as entertainers, and just as people in general, the human nature, we tend to want to rush processes. We tend to want to rush things and do things on our own accord, our own schedule. Certain things are out of our hands. And as soon as you start to actually not only see that, but understand it, okay, things like this just happen. Yeah. And I'm going to let you pick right back up where you left off. But for everybody out there, I get people that ask all the time, which, by the way, you can simply go to, let's say, IMDb and type in Sacred the movie, okay? Sacred the movie, and pull up information regarding Sacred, you can follow it in that fashion, of course. Facebook, IG, all of that. Sacred the movie as well.
Yeah.
We even have a background page on Facebook that you can follow if you're interested in possibly wanting to be a part of the project. We will be casting. We will be casting again for the series moving forward, sometime in mid-January. So stay locked for that. What is Sacred? What's it about? What is it all about?
So first of all, I just need to say that Sacred is a drama, not a hospital.
There we go.
Can I just get there first?
I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. Let me back up one time. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. No, that is yes. That part. So here you go. Specifically, she's about to just read the synopsis for you here.
So we're looking at an original drama series that pushes the line between family and deception. As the most powerful African-American family in Pensacola battles to keep their legacy of the hospital. Speaking as one of the board members that's coming to try and take away that hospital. Okay. There's some things going on that we have to uncover. And we just got to get down to business. That's all I got to say there.
That is so very dope. Hiawatha, if you want to just quickly chime in about 30 seconds or so on that, the whole thing what we were talking about before, you literally you showed up to the audition and you literally waited. I don't know how long you were out there waiting for, but it was a while,
Hours.
It was hours on hours. When you walked in, something happened that you couldn't have predicted. There was no amount of foreshadowing in the world. There was no signs or anything. You were, first of all, were you nervous? I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I was nervous because I was in the presence of legends, people who have already done this before. And my only experience was watching TV and doing acting in school. And then when I walked up in there, I was nervous, but at the same time, it's like I'm going up in there as Hiawatha, so they either gonna like me or not. But all I can say is I gave it all my all, and then if I did get it, I get it. If I didn't, I did it.
And so just go ahead. And so what exactly happened when you walk through those doors? Your heart's pounding out your chest. You got this monologue you're finna do. You got a scene you're gonna go through. You got everything labeled, ready to go, ready to rock.
Yep.
You walked in the door. El Rico, Dina Torres, Manager of the Year, asked you, like he asked everybody, okay, who are you auditioning for?
Edward.
You're auditioning for Edward. What happened next?
He said, oh, you can go ahead and go back out. You got the role. You good. I'm like, oh, for real? And I dropped on the floor. Literally, I dropped on the floor, got back up, and then dropped on the floor again. And then, I went over there, told him my information, my phone number, and all that other stuff. My slate. That's what we did. Your name, phone number, and all that other stuff.
There you go.
And then before I left, I went back and I'm like, oh, one thing about me, I love hugs. And then he was like, oh, yep, that's Edward right there as I walk it out. So it was like real,
serendipitous.
Yeah,
you were where you were supposed to be at when you were supposed to be there.
Plain and simple.
And now look at the journey that is just getting started.
Getting started.
Very blessed to be on it.
Big ups to you, man. In that note.
Good morning, Dino Torres.
Okay. He tapped in. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, my friend?
Great morning.
Absolutely, man. Dina Torres, Manager of the Year, is officially on the the YouTube live feed. Is that correct? He's tuned in.
Yes.
Dina Torres, baby. Yes, sir. I'm going to allow you to, you can talk to Reebok on the side, which that's a little bit of entertainment news. So your boy actually was, in fact, featured on the official Reebok website, Reebok.com. Reebok website. Yep. I have been a fan of Allen Iverson and everything AI. That is actually, in fact, the true 100% fact and reason to me having braids to this day. I saw something in this cat being at his size, coming into the NBA. He was a trailblazer from the start. He was making legendary moves from the start. Had a legendary rookie career that has not been topped. That will probably not be topped. Four consecutive 40-point plus games consecutively in his rookie season, and the fifth, which he against the Cleveland Cavaliers put up 50.
Wow.
All right. That record has not been broken by a rookie, and it probably will not be broken for another who knows how many years. But yeah, man, Shout out to Reebok. Shout out to AI just for recognizing your boy, man. We're going to make something happen, hopefully, here in the near future. What we got over there, Brittany?
Dino Torius, Mr. El Rico Tunstall, our manager. And Britt has the most amazing radio voice. Hey, fam, what's up?
She do.
And then illest, but Jeff, he's no Ja.
Oh, Lord. So hold on. I've actually got a specific soundbite for this right here. So hold on, let me go on and let me see if I can get it right here. Hold on. All right, hey, this is for you, Rico. All right, I choose to not comment and let this soundbite do the talking for me. Here it is. Okay, all right, so yeah.
The chirping.
Yeah, AI, that is correct. Allen Iverson is absolutely in every which way not Ja Morant by any stretch of imagination. Let's just make sure we finish the sentence and say that Ja Morant is not AI. So that there, again, as I mentioned at lunch, okay, we were sitting in Buffalo Wild Wings, you know what I'm saying, with our $1 Million fam, executive producers on deck, you know what I'm saying, and we were having a very healthy conversation and debate about this. And the truth is, no, absolutely, Ja Morant he's a freak of nature. He is something different all across the board. His leaping ability at 6'3" is just, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. The way that he can score, the way he can get to the basket, and he also has the passing game as well. So yeah, he in every right, man, is like he's the next second coming of Allen Iverson in every right. But AI is forever the answer. Do not question that. Okay, so moving on.
Yeah. Continue to look forward for, the updates that are coming. Like I said, December 15th.
Yes.
Be on the lookout because those announcements are coming, and we could not be more excited to share this with you and the world. All right. Because like I said, all of these years are coming to fruition. All of the hard work that has been put forth is now coming to light.
Absolutely.
So forever grateful to be a part of this. And I know everybody attached to the project feels the same way. Blessings continued for everyone and everything moving forward for sure.
Speaking of, so December 15th, we have a huge announcement for Sacred, as you just mentioned. December 11th. Is it December 11th? Is that right?
For our
December 11th.
Actors Corp.
There we go.
A class 16. We have their graduation out at the Hilton Inn on the beach, correct? And I believe it's at 7 p.m. Is that right?
Actually, it starts at 5.
5, excuse me.
Yeah, it starts at 5 p.m.
Yes.
And we have the flyer. We'll double check that. But it is 5 p.m. December 11th. It's a Sunday.
Absolutely.
And it was done on a Sunday to assist and help, those that, obviously have, jobs, 9 to 5s and such like that. So I will be there as well. You never know what to expect from the Notorious Manager of the Year, as we are just coming off of a showcase, by the way,
we are.
For Actors Corps as well, in which there were several, the upcoming class, this class 16, got up, did monologues, scenes that they had been studying and such. Your boy even got up there and did an impromptu monologue,
Mr.
which
JSapp
did you hear that?
Yeah,
what were your thoughts on that? I'm just genuinely curious from what you saw. I'm just genuinely curious.
So every time that you perform any kind of monologue or anything else, I will tell you once again, I don't get starstruck. It doesn't matter what kind of celebrity status or who you are. I am just good job on your success, but here we are as human beings. I get starstruck because of the caliber of performance that you always put on, whether it be your music, your monologues, whatever you put your passions into, it just really comes forth. And I am always, just in awe of watching you and your performances.
You want me to keep it G?
Yeah, keep it 100, man.
All right.
Talk to me.
It's like every time you perform doing the monologue or your music and stuff, it's like I take it personal. I do. It's like every time you your thoughts into your lyrics and then how you're acting, it's like I feel those emotions, like you bring it out, you're not nervous, and if you are, you don't show it. And plus, like when you perform, it makes me want to do better and stuff like that, because I love it. I really do.
Guys, that I
And
all
I'm
I
not
can
just saying that because you're my friend or anything like that. I'm
Hey,
being honest.
and that is, like I said, I love it. Keep it a buck. And I would, if it was anything less or anything else, and like I say,
I would tell you.
the only way you can advance in this industry, okay, and that's in anything, radio, entertainment, whether you dance, model, rap, sing, whatever it is, whether you paint, it doesn't matter. But if you cannot take constructive criticism, okay, because that is exactly what that is. That's positive feedback. Whether it is, you know what I'm saying? See, our minds, we take it like, that's not what we want to hear. We want to hear something specific.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is, because all feedback, in my personal opinion, all feedback is great feedback. And that's constructive criticism. So that tells me that I'm in the right place. I'm on the right trajectory. And all I can continue to do is just build on that. And I am just more than honored to be that spark for anyone such as you guys specifically. I had people telling me, some actors was like, man, like Jay, man, like why you do that? Oh, because my manager asked me to. Point blank. That was the first reason. And the second, he did it point blank because he felt that the energy was a little bit low. Okay, that's not bad because we understand emotions and nervousness, and it is our job, especially mine as a veteran actor and entertainer, to help elevate and push you. And if you don't like that, then I'm sorry to say it, I don't think this is for you. You know what I'm saying?
Not
Yeah,
being
absolutely.
mean or anything like that.
Yeah.
And you got some
mean.
popcorns in the chat, just so you know, from Mr. D Notorious about your monologue. He also clarified that yes, it is at 5 o'clock. The crew goes to bed at 7:30, as he said. He also wanted to say,
wrong one.
Hawatha, if you could pick a love interest for Dr. Naomi, who would it be? A celebrity, it says. And Dr. Naomi celebrity, who would it be?
So that means you think outside the box. There's free realm with that. Free realm. Now you understand what your manager just asked you. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna help you with this like you helped me.
Okay.
All right. Specifically, repeat the question, please. Listen.
Okay, so Hawatha, if you could pick a love interest for Dr. Naomi's celebrity, who would it be?
Oh, there's a lot of good options. I feel like Tyler Perry would be a good one for her.
Ooh.
I feel like it because you seen Tyler Perry in No Good Deed. Was it Good Deed or something like that?
Yeah, No Good Deeds.
Good
Yeah.
Deed. So you see the relationship between him and the girl and stuff like that, and how they built it up like that. I feel like Naomi, she needs that type of person because right now she's just doing a lot of stuff she don't need to be doing right now. And if she gets that type of man, she's good. I feel like she don't need her father's approval or anything like that. She got that right man.
I definitely feel that.
Yeah.
I like your thought process. Now, the only thing I'm going to add to that is on camera, there has to be when you have, and this is what you'll obviously learn.
Yeah.
There has to be you want to kind of put them on the same level in a sense, to some degree, and you just have to think of the size difference.
Tyler Perry.
Hey, El Rico, I'm trying over here, baby. I'm trying. I mean, but hey, he's thinking outside the box.
He is thinking outside the box. So I'll give him that.
But yeah, so I would just keep that in mind. Now, Brittany,
Yes.
I'm just curious. I'm going to ask you that same question. If you were to pick one, what would you think? What would you say? That same question.
Okay. All right.
What do you think?
It's hard, and I'm kind of going to see if I can find a couple of interests here, because I don't know.
There's a lot.
There's like a lot to think about.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm gonna say Michael B. Jordan. All right, I'm gonna give my girl Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. I could see that.
I'm just saying.
I could see I could see that on a whole bunch of different levels.
I know.
I could see that as a direct opposite.
Yes.
Michael B is a very dynamic actor. He does have range. He can bring it down to a much more softer side. Not so much the comedic sense. Tyler Perry can run drama all day.
He called it. Dino Torres said Britt's gonna say Michael B. Jordan. He said he did.
He knows you all too well. You know what I'm saying? And that right there, folks.
I see it.
That right there is just how how that happens. But then the Notorious Manager of the Year. See what y'all are missing? Y'all need to tap in, man. This is so 16 is the last Actors Corps for this year. But yes, that is the last Actors Corps for this year, as far as I understand. There might be a 17. I'm not sure, but I do believe it is the last of this year. Keep it coming.
He said, "Don't let Jackie see this relationship, okay? Because you know how she likes to come in like a wrecking ball." Okay, she be coming in here and messing some things up. So we got to keep Jackie on. Jackie, don't listen. Okay, I know you're listening.
Try to
out
keep
there.
her on the back. It might be one more. It might be one more. I'm not sure. But nonetheless, if anybody out there has aspirations to want to get into the acting world, or is a seasoned actor, actress, or whatever have you, and you are here on the Gulf Coast, the Notorious Manager of the Year Actors Corps is a fantastic place to start. And that's not saying that you can't do what you do, that you're not a great actor enough. But look, the bottom line, in this realm, in this world, in modern day world today, talk is cheap. I don't even believe half the stuff I see on social media now any day. So basically, you need to show up, start where everybody started, and we will go from there.
And,
you know,
and
very informational too. Like they will prepare you.
I mean, the thing
step by step.
Shout out to the teachers. I didn't mean to cut you off, Brittany, but shout out to Sophia Steen, Darren, yes, Darren Bird, and also Miss Crystal Clear, aka Pearl, Dr. Brooks, and Dr. Sophia Brooks. Yep. And shout out to Favor as well. He no longer is taking the teacher role, but he in fact had a huge hand in teaching some great actors such as
myself
and myself as well.
And I'm thankful for his, input that it has elevated me to the point. And that's the thing about the class as well. Even if you are, doing different things, have been formally trained in any kind of way, this is only there to help elevate you. Okay. So there is things that you maybe not have been exposed to or given a perspective on as you should have. So, just bring yourself to another level. Just come and join us and keep letting us help you facilitate and be better. So all we want to do is elevate you and, your projective, where you're projected going. So help us allow you to be the star that you can be.
And it's worth it too, because a lot of people just think that once you do it, you're done. Like,
oh no, we're a family.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Once you do it, there's like more things that you can like branch out into. It's not like you just do the class and
hello, this is Brittany K, co-hosting RWR Live 3625. Okay. This is one of the many results of being part of this family.
And I'm glad that you said that, because we're gonna dive back into some music here, and then coming up in 30 minutes, guys, make sure you keep it locked, because from 12 to 1 we're going full-blown independent music hour. That is the live in the booth segment, in which Hiawatha, you being a fan of music, this will be great. We've got some outstanding, and I say outstanding, I don't mean that in a minimal way at all, but we have some amazing music by some amazing artists, all independent. No one has made it to a major plateau in any way, shape, or form, but the music quality of what we're going to play for you today is just going to make you, I think it's going to make you very happy, and I think you're going to have nothing but positive feedback on it. So keep
like
it.
What we did the last time.
Just like we did the last time, but now we're taking it to a whole nother level, though, and we have some new records for you to hear, and I think you're going to be very, very pleased with the result. So make sure you do keep it locked. Brittany, do you have anything else, anything going on, anything else regarding any entertainment or anything like that? I know we went a little bit long, but it's all worth it. It's all worth it.
Yeah, I mean, there is some things going on in the headlines, but honestly, I don't want to give it any airplay. And that's just it. Bad behavior by people that should know better, continuously are thinking that there's not going to be consequences for their terrible actions and how they put themselves out there. And I just don't think that they deserve to be talked to across the air about, because I don't want to shine any light or bring any more attention to that kind of behavior.
So, well said. Also,
Dina Toria said, you guys are awesome. Great job as always. Hopefully one day I'll get invited to hang out with you cool kids. If you don't get your behind on the show, okay,
Lord,
listen, you know
mercy.
that door is open and waiting for you.
Always.
We just need you to schedule an appointment because we know you're busy.
Hey,
All right.
shout out to El Rico, man. I don't know what I need to do. Do I need to put it in writing, submit it, and allow you know what I'm saying, King to deliver it in person, or I don't know what do I need to do, buddy. But I will certainly, yes, I will certainly carve out some room. We definitely want the Notorious Manager of the Year. Oh, coming up as well later in the week, Thursday, I believe. I will say we will more than likely have a very special guest in studio, an independent rapper, hip hop recording artist from Mobile.
Okay.
Who is doing and making major waves in the hip hop industry from that angle. None other than, yes, Big PBE Pluto.
Oh, wow.
Big PBE Pluto will, if everything, because he's in St. Louis now.
Mm-hmm.
He gets back, he gets back this week, and he just has a very busy schedule. He's touring and all of that good stuff. So, here go Q La La, y'all. Let's get back to some music.
This is your girl Q La La, and you
know,
are
we could
listening
just keep
to
talking.
RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
It is wicked. Those that don't know how to be pros get evicted. A woman could bear you, break you, take you. Now it's time to rhyme. Can you relate to a sister dope enough to make you holler and scream?
Hey, yo, let me take it from here, queen. Excuse me, but I think I'm about due to get into precisely what I am about to do. I'm conversating to the folks who have no whatsoever clue. So listen very carefully as I break it down for you. Merrily, 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 hyper, happy, overjoyed. Please, with all the beats and rhymes my sisters have employed. Look, cause who's throwing down the sound totally a yes. Let me state the position. Ladies first, yes?
Yes.
Believe me when I say being a woman is great to see. I know that all the fellas out there will agree with me. Not being one, but for being with one. Cause when it's time for loving, it's the woman that gets them strong. Stepping, strutting, moving on, rhyming, cutting, and not forgetting. We are the ones to give birth to the new generation of prophets. Cause it's ladies
I break into a lyrical freestyle. Grab the mic, look at the crowd and see smiles. Cause they see a woman standing up on her own too. Sloppy slouching is something I won't do. Some think that we can't flow. Stereotypes, they got to go. I'ma mess around and flip the scene into reverse.
With what?
With a little touch of ladies first. Who said that the ladies couldn't make it? You must be blind if you don't believe. Well, here, listen to this rhyme. Ladies first, take no time to rehearse. I'm divine and my mind expands throughout the universe. A female rapper with a message to send. The Queen Latifah is a perfect specimen.
My sister, can I get some?
Sure, Moni Love, grab the mic and get dumb.
Yo, praise me not for being simply what I am. Born in L-O-N-D-O and sound American. You dig exactly where I'm coming from. You want righteous rhyme and I'ma give you some to enable you to age yourself and get paid. And the material that has no meaning, I wish to slay. Pay me every bit of your attention, like mother, like daughter. I would also like to mention, I wish for you to bring me to the rhythm of which is now systematically given. Desperately stressing, I'm the daughter of a sister who's the mother of a brother who's the brother of another. Plus one more, all four have a job to do. We doing it respect due to the mother who's the root of it. And next up is me, the MONIELOVE, and I'm first cause I'm a LADIE.
Contact and in fact, the style it gets harder. Cooling on the scene with my European partner, laying down track after track, waiting for the climax. When I get there, that's when I tax the next man or the next woman. It doesn't make a difference. Keep the competition coming, and I recite you chapter in verse. The title of this recital is Ladies First. Step out into the night. Queens of civilization are on the mic. The scene is ripe, the crowd is hype. I expel the whack and those who bite. Why? Cause I'm that type, swaying with beats 45 King style. He wants me
That's right. It's ladies first here on RWR Live 365. We love our women. Keeping things rolling here is Miss Jakima Divinity. And, oh yeah, that guy again, JSapp Madstak with Forever Legacy. Keep it locked right here in the Midday Live, baby. We'll be right back.
We in position, we living to make it better. No matter what it's do or die, hold my head up. Legacy solidified to live forever. Stepping in the place lit like whoa. Stepping in the place lit like oh. Living life, no we lit like oh. Hustle all the rise, act like you know.
This HOV, it's what it means. To me, it means like being seen overseas. Day and night, it's the hustle, returning oversight. Just understand that this never happens like overnight. We steady creeping on a come up, had to take time. It's for the love of money, so had to take mine. Wasn't benches, fences, had to walk the line. I'm quarterbacking all time, playing both sides. Now look into my eyes, tell me really what you see. No need to lie, just look into my eyes, what it be. A day in the life, a day on the mic. Together, same thing, nigga, for like a day in the fight. No recognition either, so everybody mug you. This ain't a wizarding world, so everybody muggles. Witnesses, that's my wife, Miss Hot Thing. And what this is in the verse, Hot 16.
Since beginning the mission, we never let up. We in position, we living to make it better. No matter what it's do or die, hold my head up. Legacy solidified to live forever. Stepping in the place lit like whoa. Stepping in the place lit like oh. Living life, no we lit like oh. Hustle on the rise, act like you know.
Yo, right back, in fact, never left off. Matter of fact, it's this track is so opposite of soft. Don't knock a hustle man slow. You a maybe. That's hustle over verdict. What you should have heard of. Know the illest in me and believe it's till the curtain. Dopest stillest I'm seeing for that, truly certain. Forever fly high, live and let die. Turning dreams to reality, eyes on the prize. Pops taught me how to be the man that I am. My pops taught me how to be a man, now I am. Do the same for my son and my daughters, don't forget it. Therefore beyond my death, legacy for rapper living. Speak the truth, more than that, know I stand by it. Hustle over verdict, hotter than a fire. Illest more than the illest, I'm the deal supplier. If illest ain't the realest, use it. Liar.
My life, reaching my own way. Living my life, did it my own way. Spending my life, living my own pace. Living my life, my own way. Come on. Since beginning the mission, we never let up. We in position, we living to make it better. No matter what it's do or die, hold my head up. Legacy solidified to live forever. Stepping in the place lit like whoa. Stepping in the place lit like oh. Living life, no we lit like oh. Hustle on the rise, act like you know. Living my life, reaching my own way. Living my life, living my own way. Spending my life, living my own pace. Living my life, my own way.
So that was Forever Legacy, myself and Jakima Divinity. And this next record was in fact actually one of the songs that directly inspired the sound behind Forever Legacy. That's right. Listen to the two similarities. Here's Run This Town, Jay-Z, Kanye West, and the next generation of radio. I love it. I love it.
Your allegiance, get your boutiques on, all black everything, black cars, all black everything, and our girls are blackbirds, riding with they diligence. I get more in depth if you boys really real enough. This is not familiar, I'll explain later, but for now let me get back to this paper. I'm a couple bands down and I'm trying to get back. I gave Doug a grip, I lost a flip for 5 stacks. Yeah, I'm talking 5,60 shot zeros. Here, Doug, back to running circles round. Now we squared up. Hold up.
Life's a game, but it's not fair. I break the rules, so I don't care. So I keep doing my own thing. Walking tall against the rain. Victories within the mile. Almost there, don't give up now. Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
full of bras, they got a table full of fellas. Yeah. And they ain't spending no cake, they should throw their hand in, cause they ain't got no space. Yeah. My whole team got dough, so my bank account is looking like millionaire sprawl. Yeah.
Life's a game, but it's not fair. I break the rules, so I don't care. So I keep doing my own thing. Walking tall against the rain. Victories within the mile. Almost there, don't give up now. Only thing that's on my mind is who gon' run this town tonight.
It's crazy how you could go from being Joe Blow to everybody on your know. I bought my whole family whips, no Volvos. Next time I'm in church, please no photos. Police escorts, everybody passports. This the life that everybody asks for. This a fast life, we are on a crash course. What you think I rap for? To push a rap for? But I know that if I stay stunting, all these girls only gon' want one thing. I could spend my whole life goodwill hunting. Only good gon' come is as good when I'm. She got an ass that'll swallow up a G-string. And up top, 2 bee stings. And I'm bee sting off the re-sling. And my just made it out the precinct. We give a damn about the drama that you do bring. I'm just trying to change the color on your mood ring. Reebok, baby, you need to try some new things. Have you ever had shoes without shoestrings? What's that, yay? Baby, these heels. Is that a made what? Baby, these wheels. You tripping when you ain't sipping, have a refill. You feeling like you running, huh? Now you know how we feel.
Yeah, so that was Run This Town. Here's I'm sorry. Good Lord, have mercy. Yes, it is. Here's Empire State of Mind, Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. This was the other song that directly influenced Forever Legacy featuring Jakima Divinity. Check it out, y'all.
I can make it anywhere. Yeah, they love me everywhere. I used to cop in Harlem. All of my Dominicanos right there up on Broadway. Pulled me back to that McDonald's. Took it to my stash spot, 560 State Street. Catch me in the kitchen like a Simmons whipping pastry. Cruising down A Street, off-white Lexus. Driving so slow, but BK is from Texas. Me, I'm out that Bed-Stuy, home of that boy Biggie. Now I live on Billboard, and I brought my boys with me. Say what up to Tata, still sipping my ties. Sitting courtside, Knicks and Nets give me high five. I be spiked out, I could trip a referee. Tell by my attitude that I most definitely from. With OG at a Yankee game. That made the Yankee hat more famous than a Yankee can. You should know I bleed blue, but I ain't a crypto. But I got a gang of walking with my click though. Welcome to the melting pot. Corners where we selling Africa been by the home of the hip hop. Yellow cap, gypsy cap, dollar cap, holla back. For foreigners it ain't fit, they act like they forgot how to act. 8 million stories out there in the naked city. It's a pity half of y'all won't make it. Me, I got a plug special ed, I got it made. If Jesus paying LeBron, I'm paying Dwayne Wade. 3 dice CeeLo, 3 card Marley. Labor Day parade, rest in peace Bob Marley. Statue of Liberty, long live the World Trade, long live the King, yo. I'm from the Empire State. That's blinding. Girls need blinders so they could step out of bounds quick. The sidelines is lined with casualties who sip the life casually, then gradually become worse. Don't bite the apple, Eve. Caught up in the in crowd. Now you're in style, and in the winter gets cold. In vogue with your skin out. City of sin is a pity on a whim. Good girls going bad, the city's filled with them. Mommy took a bus trip, now she got a bust out. Everybody ride her, just like a bus route. Hail Mary to the city, you're a virgin. And Jesus can't save you, life starts when the church in. Came here for school, graduated to the highlight. Ball players, rap stars, addicted to the limelight. Empty and May got you feeling like a champion. The city never sleeps, better slip you an ambient.
Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York. Yeah, these streets will make you feel brand new. Big lights will inspire you. Let's hear it for New York, New York, New York. One hand in the air for the big city. Street lights, big dreams, all looking pretty. No place in the world that could compare. Put your lighters in the air, everybody say yeah, yeah. Come on, yeah, yeah. In New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York. Yeah, these streets will make you feel brand new. Big lights will inspire you. Let's hear it for New York, New York, New
gave her money, I gave her time, I gave her everything inside of one heart could find. I gave her passion, my very soul. I gave her promises and secrets so untold. And she promised me forever and the day we live as one. We made a vows, we live a life anew. And she promised me in secret that she'd love me for all time. It's a promise so untrue. Tell me what will I do? And it doesn't seem to matter, and it doesn't seem right. Cause the will is brought no function, still I cry alone at night. Don't you judge over my composure, cause I'm lying to myself. And the reason why she left me, did she find someone else? Who is it? It is a friend of mine. Who is it? Is it my brother? Who is it? Somebody heard my song now. Who is it? I can't take this stuff no more. I am the damned. I am the dead. I am the agony inside the dying head. This isn't justice. War to be. I pray this punishment would have mercy on me. And she promised me forever that we'd live our life as one. We made a vow to live a love so true. It seems that she has left me for such reasons unexplained. I need to find the truth, but see what will I do? And it doesn't seem to matter, and it doesn't seem right. Cause the will is brought no function, still I cry alone at night. Don't you judge over my composure, cause I'm bothered
from Madstak. See the two or they gon' die. Gotta keep the close by. Someone murdered. Nobody seen, nobody heard it. Just another funeral service. We'll get at you. Come through, shine it, yap you. In broad daylight, kidnap you. Let's get clapped through. Police stay on us like tattoos. It's only grind cause we have to. Money is power. Sling powder. Fiends come through every hour. It's all about that dollar. And we no deal with cowards. Weak lamb get devoured by the lion in the concrete jungle. The strong stand and rumble. The weak fold and crumble. It's the land of trouble. Brooklyn, home of the greatest rappers. Big comes first and the cream comes after. Now put your lighters up. Bed-Stuy, put your lighters up. New York, put your lighters up. DC, keep putting your lighters up. Philadelphia, put your lighters up. Detroit, put your lighters up. Chi-Town, keep putting them lighters up. No matter where you're from, put your lighters up. Let me give you a walkthrough, show you what to do and you don't do. Where it's not safe to go to. The boys approach you. Better say quick who you close to. Don't come through if don't know you. Cause people is talking, the streets is watching. The D's is lurking, that's the in the garbage. The life of a hustler, the life of a gambler. Dice games kill more than cancer. You know you quick. Brooklyn don't run, we run. Roll up and just bum rush. We don't play that out in BK, not at all. Now leave your face on the wall. R.I.P. in memory of. Never show thy enemies love. We get it on where we live. Better have a pass when you cross that bridge. Welcome to Brooklyn. Put your lighters up. L.A. Put your lighters up. V.A. Put your lighters up. Texas. Keep putting your lighters up. New Orleans. Put your lighters up. St. Louis. Put your lighters up. ATL. Keep putting them lighters up. No matter where you're from, put your lighters up.
Damn, homie, I'm so told. And I don't think I'm ever gonna smoke no more. And I don't think I'm ever gonna drink no more. Big bartender, you can give me one more.
We in the club like.
Damn, homie, I'm so told.
Lights in the
Think
like.
I'm never gonna smoke no more.
That's in the club like.
I'm never gonna drink no more.
I got the like.
Bartender, you can give me one more.
See, done told you I'm the hottest on the planet. Biggest sex symbol since Janet. This a no-deep bandit. Laying in the cut like a bandage. Come through Fulton Street in the Vanquish. Doing the damage. And if you don't understand it, then let me give it to you in Spanish.
Sola señorita más linda del barrio. Digo, es algo fuera de espacio.
Still over in Brazil, sipping Moscato. You must have forgot though. So I'ma take you back to the block, yo. Put you on a how we rock, yo. Summer boosting. 12-year-olds prostituting. Hit me hired for execution. There's no solution. Still in the hallways. Fiends get in them all day. The youth, them, the cops off the roof. You don't know, my town is the truth. Welcome to Brooklyn.
Now put your lighters up.
New Jersey,
Put your lighters up.
Boston,
Put your lighters up.
be more.
Keep putting your lighters up.
Miami,
Put your lighters up.
Puerto Rico,
Put your lighters up.
Kingston, Jamaica.
Keep putting them lighters up. No matter where you're from, put your lighters up. Damn, homie, I'm so told. And I don't think I'm ever gonna smoke no more. And I don't think I'm ever gonna drink no more. Well, hey, bartender, you can give me one more.
We in the club like.
Damn, homie, I'm so told.
Lights in the like.
Never gonna smoke no more.
That's in the club like.
Never gonna drink no more.
Back at the bar like.
Bartender, you can give me one more.
Go, 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 go. And on the count of three. Go, 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 go. And on the count of three. Go, 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 go. On the count of three. Everybody run back to your fantasy.
I never knew a la like this. Gotta be something for me to write this. Queen, I ain't seen you in a minute. Wrote this letter and finally decided to send it. Signed, sealed, delivered for us to grow together. Love has no limit. Let's spin it slow forever. I know your heart is weathered by what just did to you. I ain't gonna start I probably just you recognize the light, but they can handle the glare. You know I ain't the type to walk around with matches.
I had to take a minute, man. So yeah, we're live, guys, so they can hear everything we're saying right now. But I had to hold this bad boy up, man. If y'all haven't tried Zoa yet, well, you way behind the power curve. Put down whatever energy drink you're drinking right now and go get you one of these. Specifically, my personal opinion, pineapple coconut. That's the feedback from your headphones. That's your headphones and the feedback in the mic. Hi, Waffle. Yeah, put your headphones on.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
I want to give a shout out to my sister-in-law there, Skylar. Thanks for tuning in, girl. You know I love you lots.
Absolutely. What's happening, Skylar? We appreciate you tuning in. Yes.
And Caitlin, for sure. I know you're holding it down, my girl.
Welcome to the show. Absolutely. All right, you guys. It's that Madstak from the Midday Live Show. Right now, you was tuned in to the dopest radio station in the land, RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio.
Pensacola, Escambia County, and surrounding areas, you are invited to the grand opening celebration of the Black Cafe and Bookstore, Saturday, November 12th, from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. at 3498D Dr. Martin Luther King Drive. It's a store where community and culture meets. Black Cafe and Bookstore will serve black coffee from black manufacturers, herbal tea, smoothers, and light deli products with carryouts and inside dining. It's the perfect place for coffee, sandwiches, and meetings. Other menu items include bagels, cheese Danish, and soups. And inside this wonderful eatery is a black bookstore selling books from local and national authors with classics like W.E. Du Bois, Langston Hughes, Maya Angelou, and a wide selection of genres. Please attend this grand opening celebration of the brand new Black Cafe and Bookstore, Saturday, November 12th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 3498D Dr. Martin Luther King Drive.
Yo, what up, radio family? This your boy, JSapp Madstak, Ellis from the Midday Live Show. If you missed the Sugar Shack with Aunt Ronnie and Uncle Eddie, here's what you missed.
Hey, y'all, this is Aunt Ronnie. If y'all missed the Sugar Shack show last Saturday, you sure missed a good one.
Yep, she was talking, and everybody knows that Aunt Ronnie ain't Willy Wonka, and she don't put sugar on it.
Uncle Eddie, watch your mouth. Other folks here might be listening.
Well, anyway, if you did miss it, here's a little bit of what you missed.
Tune into the Sugar Shack Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 noon Central Standard Time, only on RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. Ellis!
What's good, Hood? This is your girl, comedian Misunderstood, inviting you to tune in to my show, Misunderstood Moments, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here at RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. Come get these giggles.
What's happening, everybody? This your boy, JSapp Madstak, Mr. Fan of my fans. Ellis, do you have what it takes to host your own radio talk show? Well, if the answer is yes, then you're the one we looking for. Hold up, say what? RWR Live 365 is looking for new talent to join our radio family and network. We'll put you in the captain's chair and give you all the tools necessary to become the next hot radio sensation. Sound good? Sure do. How we get down, man? Here's all you gotta do. Visit our website at rwrlive365.com/affiliate program and follow the simple instructions, or give us a call at 850-466-8436. Once again, that number is 850-466-8436. Be sure to tell them Illis sent you, and I'll see you on the other side of stardom, baby. See you.
Yeah, you know we right back. Superstars everywhere, so it's like that. Going in, go ham with a knife at. Only here for 24, I'll be right back.
It's your girl G Princess with the VIP Lounge, and you're tuned in right now to RWR Live 365, the next generation of radio. You know the saying, it's poppin'.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it is that time. It's actually past that time, but it's all good because that's how the midday live rolls. You never know what you're going to get. All right, yeah, it's like a box of chocolates, but in a radio station. So, having said that, welcome to the Live in the Booth segment. All right, we're going to give you some information about Live in the Booth, or I should say my trusty co-host here is going to give you some information about Live in the Booth, what it is all about, and how you can be featured on the Live in the Booth segment. So this is a showcase where we play nothing. It's commercial free. All right, for the next hour, we play nothing but independent and local talent, music. You feel me? That is what it is. This is where you potentially can be placed in rotation. We have a global audience and be heard around the world on a regular basis. All right. So, Brittany, let them know what they can do, how they can do it, and just what to expect.
Now, artists, if I don't have your attention, please let me grab it currently, okay? Independent artists, locally, non-locally, really any genre as well. We want to help you get your name out there further and, propel your career forward. Now, there is certain steps that you have to go about doing that. So we do have an email address, which is middaylive. That's MIDDAYLIVE at rwrlive365.com. Email us with clean versions of your songs, MP3 format, 1 or 2 songs or so. We'll give you a listen, and if you get through the first round of listeners and things like that, then we'll contact you and see about bringing you on our show to where you can talk to us about your music, and that way we can put it on the air and see what the people think. If we get a lot of loves, then we'll see about putting you on rotation. If the people love it, then we want to give them what they love, right? And I want to help you get your music. Me and JSapp, Madstak over here, want to help you get your music out there like it should. All right. Independent artists are those hardworking people that are putting in that grind, that are innovating the music business, and you really need light shined on them.
And more importantly, if for whatever the reason, you don't get the I should say the feedback that you're looking for, okay, it's not going to be a dead end and dead road. We will share that with you. Perhaps your mix needs to be improved. Perhaps, you know what I mean? There's just certain things. And it's all about constructive criticism. It's about being a better artist. So that is what that is. That's all that is to it.
I mean, we want to help you grow.
That's it. Yeah. Bottom line.
Yep.
Hi, Watha, you ready to hear some dope records, man?
Are y'all ready to hear my opinions on these types of music then?
Let's get it.
I know that's right. I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling it. I love the energy. Let's jump right into it, guys. So for the next 50 minutes, have your attentions, have your radios locked in and turned all the way up because, again, this is commercial free, and these are all independent artists doing their thing. So we're going to get things kicked off with a dope request from none other, again, D Notorious Manager of the Year, one of his personal favorites, a record that he was in the studio personally when it was being created. This is JSapp, Madstak, and Lil Flip, Lit Light Remix. Let's go. We are live in the booth.
He give me lemon lime, watch me make a Sprite while I'm living life. Hillers, thrillers, fuck the hated feelings and the way they feeling. Every day I wake, it be another vision. Every day I play, another mission. Love the game of life, you know I play it well. Flip a coin to play just like a wishing well. Valley highs, what I do the best. Only Cali vibes when I do the west. When I get it, living simple living. Why you make it hard as if it's metaphysics? On the corner pitching, product listen. Call the cops, that's a lot of business. Ain't no snitching, P's and Q's. Mine and knows you'll be finding you. Speak truth, VOV congruent. When I speak the truth, I'm such a key influence. Understand my life more than living right. If you live a dream, then you living right. Try to stop my shot.
I'm a platinum artist, but my Mac gold. I'm a black man in a black robe, and I put the hood on that crypto, and I keep a cup of that big mo. My stock's going up like a 6-4, and I got them blocks, yo, beat. Look, all of my new got rollies on wrist. If we make eye contact, then I'm folding your beat. This straight from the pharmacy, I know I'm legit. If you think about harming me, I roll with a stick. You wanna talk biz? What's the breakdown? I got a sweet tooth, I got cake now, and I don't do business with middlemen. If it's worth my while, you get penciled in. I bring all the bottles to us, and we got a bottle of tuss. You thoughts wanna come holler at us? Just watch. I bet you they follow the buzz.
Step in the blaze, we lit like hashtag Sapp going on. Step in the blaze, we lit like hashtag Sapp going on. Step in the blaze, we lit like Sapp. Okay. Step in the blaze, we lit like Sapp. Turn up. Step in the blaze, get lit like Sapp. Okay. Step in the blaze, we lit like.
For those still tuned in to the live feed, man, please let us know what you think. What are your thoughts on these independent records? We want to know what you think too. Let us know, let us know, let us know. All right, here we go. Here we go. So, kicking things off, y'all, that was Lit Like Remix. JSapp Madstak featuring Lil Flip. 15, 30 seconds, Hiawatha. How you feel about that record?
So was it Lil Flip that mainly was doing the lyrics and stuff?
No, actually, it was me all on the hook. It was me, the first verse as well. Yeah, he just had the featured verse on the back end.
You really like brought me in with the hook and stuff like that, and then like how you're saying like live life, like I feel that emotions, like you gotta live life because ain't nothing's gonna be coming to you.
So that right there tells me that you're really paying attention, but it's actually lit. It's lit like.
No, that was like one of your lyrics. Like
yeah. I'm saying, but it's not live life. It's lit like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Step in the place, get lit like, and then shot. Like that turn up record. That turn up.
Yeah.
Vibe.
So you really brought me in with that.
Okay. All right, Brittany. I already know how you feel, but let the listeners.
What a way to get this segment turned up and turned on. Okay, because we step into lit like. Okay, we step into live in the booth. Lit like. Shot.
That's it, man. That's it. That was the whole purpose behind that, man. Shout out to Lil Flip.
Taking notes.
Thank you much. I appreciate it. Well, listen, we're going to keep things moving, guys. It's uninterrupted. It's unfiltered, all right? And this is the feedback that independent artists require and need in order to get better. I love to hear it, guys. That record, I believe, is around 106,000 streams right now on Spotify.
Yeah, boy.
Lit Like Remix.
Let's keep it pushing.
So here's a brand new record for you guys. This is from Spilletry the Mouthpiece, who in fact is considered to be a spoken word artist. I actually have the honor of working with her. All right, so there's a record coming soon. I'll go ahead and tell you the name of it. Not on my level, so let just feast on that. Featuring Spilletry. But here is one of her lead singles that is streaming now. I believe you can find her on Bandcamp. So we're going right on to the next one, guys. Here is Spilletry the Mouthpiece with What Is Goddess. Yes.
Alrighty, let's get it.
Exclusively live in the booth, only on RWR Live 365.
The next generation of radio.
Ellis!
Boy, I love this joint.
This record is fire.
Ooh, the music is bringing me in already.
And she's a spoken word artist.
Everybody seems to have a definition of what it means to be goddess. What is goddess? What is goddess? Is she just a beautiful feminine being? I would think not. There's so much more to her than her sexuality, her physical frame. Take in her personality and her intelligence, the way she carries herself, the way she stands, her movements so regal. She knows she's a queen. The essence of who she is speaks for her. She has not to say a word. Her actions alone grants her respect and the admiration of others. She walks in confidence, never arrogance, always humble, head up, back straight, and poised. Everybody wants to be a goddess. But no one is willing to go through what it takes to have that title. What have you gone through? What have you given up? What have you sacrificed to let go and let God? It begins with deity. It begins with reverencing deity, acknowledging and submitting to deity to become deity. Think about that for a minute. That's a whole lot of growing pains. Yeah. She's a warrior, a fighter. She's a nurturer, protector. She's an ally, a confidant. She's a friend, a sister. She's a mother, a lover. She's a teacher.
Y'all drop your comments as we roll. Okay, we're live on live, but not live on the air. And
When I look back
I know we're listening, so listen, but feel free to talk while you listen.
I take off the veil and I realize that I am she. And she
like I said, her words are a narration of the mental state that I try and hold on a day-to-day basis.
Simple and loving.
We're finna go live here
She
on
puts
air.
her rod and staff in my hand. She puts her crown on my head. And she says, go, speak. Be a voice for my people. Be a voice for the culture.
I'm gonna start with you, Brittany.
When I embrace
As soon as I come back
this
in,
call,
just repeat what you said.
I become who I always was, goddess, because I am.
Whoo, boy, look at here. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this now. All right, but go ahead, Brittany, 15 to 30, and lay it on me.
I will tell you right now that her words are a narration of the mental state that I try to embody on a day-to-day. The relatableness as you try and walk through these days as a queen in modern day era, but still represent yourself in the way that you should. Her words are so powerful and hard-hitting and enlightening, and I am so thankful that she puts her stuff out there so I'm able to hear.
How often? On to you,
All
my
right.
friend.
So her lyrics, what is goddess? I really love that. The hook and like the type of music that she brought with it. I really love that. Also, she has a different type of approach when it comes to music, and that's what I really love about it. You know, it's you want to do something unique, and then what she just did, the narration of her story, and like you said, what we were just talking about being spiritual and like, you know, that energy, that's what she brings out in her music, and I really felt that. You know, and that just proves right there. Sometimes you don't need to be doing like the like, you know, one a day, all that, you know, all that stuff. She speaks to you in a different type of way and like different type of tone, and I really like that. So I would like to see more from her.
Well, that's definitely what it is. And already, like I said, you definitely going to see more of her when the new single or the upcoming single, Not On My Level, drops, featuring none other than Spilletry the Mouthpiece. But yes, she is an absolute amazing talent. We've performed on several occasions together, and I just love. She's like what I like to call a breath of fresh air when it comes to the defying the cliche and such like that. So big ups to Spilletry the Mouthpiece. That is a personal favorite, and it is also just a dope record all the way around, man. You know what I'm saying? So. Y'all want to keep this thing going?
Yeah, let's keep it moving.
Let's keep it moving.
You know,
So
my fingers need to keep moving.
another favorite of Brittany's here is coming up. Brittany, I'm gonna let you go ahead and 15 seconds here. Go ahead and introduce this record.
Listen, on this next track, if you could even begin to understand the lyrical content and what is put together on this track right here, it takes complete genius and so much forethought on how to put it together and make it work like that. Little quote featuring MAD Smooch, okay? That's it. Oh, did I say it right?
It's okay. It's mad smooth, but it's kind of far away. It's all good.
Look,
it's
I need
all,
my readers, okay? Them old lady eyes.
It's all love.
But what they did on this track is truly epic and
None shorter than just amazing.
Yeah, really.
Well, based off those reviews, I want to hear it now.
Yeah. So to put a exclamation point on that, Hiawatha, basically, El Quote has 3 verses on this record, right?
Okay.
His 3 verses are constructed of nothing, or I should say with nothing, but hip hop and R&B song and album titles. Yeah.
Okay, so that's okay.
Yeah, so he takes these titles and puts them together lyrically in the way that I promise you nobody else has ever thought of.
Real talk. So without further ado, guys, next record up on the Live in the Booth segment, man, is El Quote and Mad Smooth. Here is Real Rappers. Bruh. This is crazy. This is incredible.
Shout out to everybody on the live with us. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Drop your comments about this record. Drop them in the live feed. This is truly a classic, timeless hip-hop record. This is a classic. I don't throw that around lightly, but this is a classic. Listen up and listen why.
Dead or alive, to no surprise, it's been hard to earn, so no more Mr. Nice Guy. Real talk, jealous once envy. One day it'll all make sense, so don't tempt me. Criminal minded, with food and liquor, I deliver capital punishment to paint pictures. I'm off the chronic in that purple haze, so survivor. Till kingdom come through these better days.
Jeezy.
Know it's dark. And hell is
DMX.
hot. So on earth, the reason I pimp the butterfly.
Kendrick Lamar.
Disaster strikes is dope
Busta
down,
Rhymes.
Black tints riding dirty, my whip, black on both sides.
Oh, yes, it is hard to find real rappers nowadays. We are last of a dying breed.
Look, I was about to say, thank goodness I'm sitting across from you.
I'm still at it, illmatic and still
Nas.
with all eyes on me. You know I still
Tupac.
have it. The encore would have you dropping out of college with a miseducation. Nothing you can do about it.
Lauryn Hill.
You know I made about 3.
Jay-Z.
Made it infamous. That's from my mob deep. I'm trying to get rich or die trying, but I ain't ready to die to score a time.
What?
It was written. Strictly business.
Come on.
Until I'm paid in full, my business unfinished.
Eric B. Rakim.
500 degrees of marriage is most wanted. Just let it be.
This is a hip hop history lesson, bro.
I'm saying.
This is what this is.
Like, take you through it.
I'm God's son, a reasonable doubt. I gotta step in the arena, show you what I'm about. Mama said knock you out and win that belt. I got a license to ill even in that drought. Before I fade to black, let me take you to the far side. In this bizarre ride, I got mob ties. Going off, God forgives, but I don't. Go ahead and fear a black planet, I won't. Going off, God forgives, but I don't. Go ahead and fear a black planet, I won't. A black star with supreme clientele, narcotics. You know it's gonna sell with.
That was Real Rappers by El Quote. So, Hiawatha, I understand that there might be, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of an age gap with some of the titles, but you got the concept and you saw and you heard what he was doing, right?
Yeah.
What were your thoughts on Real Rappers?
So what I'm hearing from him is that I can agree where he's like, it's hard to find real rappers because that's the age that we're in now, with, you know, people who's doing music who don't even know what they're doing it for. But him, as you're listening to his music, you hear every reference of every single, you know, artist. Like, for example, 50 Cent, where he was like, you know, what was it? Where he references, like, you know, I'm gonna die trying.
Get rich or die trying.
So I can tell that he's grew up on these types of music artists and stuff like that. So if it's hard to find good music nowadays, he can be that type of music that we need to listen to nowadays. So he has that potential to do it.
Man,
that's what I see, and that's what I'm hearing.
That's mad ill dope feedback on that one, Brittany. I already know this is a favorite of yours personally. I already know, but you know, talk to me.
Listen,
talk to me.
Coming off of what Hiawatha's saying here, being that bridge, okay, from those people who have really laid that line down, and being someone who nowadays can be that crossover of someone who can bring the real lyrics, that real lyrical content, something that you can truly vibe with and relate to, what music is supposed to be, a true expression of life and getting out and feeling your, you know, experiences, which, like I said before, I am so thankful to be sitting across from one that does it on a regular basis.
Yep, hard working.
Thank you much. Thank you very much.
I know y'all are the ones that are bridging this gap, so hopefully, you know, the youth here can still have that kind of lyrical content that really pushes us forward as a society and opens our minds to what's really going on.
Exactly.
I'm gonna close this one out with simply just saying that a lot of the music, as we mentioned, when it comes in the hip hop category and the rap category, the way I feel is any and everybody can do it. That's the mindset with a lot of these new cats coming in the game. They don't really, you know, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna jump in to the deep end of the pool and I'm gonna flap around. I really don't know how to swim. I'm a dog paddle, you know what I'm saying? No matter how tired I get, whatever, but I'm a dog paddle. Well, that's not real swimming. You know, that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
You're in the pool, you're floating, you're doing everything you can, you know what I'm saying? Because you're copying, you know, the motion or the movement of other people. But when you actually slow down, okay, and you have control, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You can go a lot farther. Try dog paddling your way, you know what I'm saying, from, you know, the California coast to, I don't know, Ireland. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just, you're gonna get tired. You're gonna, you know, you'll drown. Bottom line, but the point is, man, that right there, I actually just sent a personal text message telling him, playing real rappers right now live on the air. This is an absolute masterpiece, classic record, fam, with about 500 emoji stickers behind that, because that is exactly, ladies and gentlemen, that is exactly what that is. It is it defies the norm. It goes back to the real roots of hip hop, and it's amazing how he took the names and titles of the records and just put them in the lyrical format to make everything make sense. Absolute kudos to you, my friend.
That's what I heard too.
Moving on in the Midday Live. We appreciate the feedback, by the way, Hiawatha.
Thank you.
Moving on to Midday Live, we're gonna switch things up a little bit. We are gonna go to none other than my homegirl, Bod Gal Magic. Here is Summer Love. Here we go. A walk through the rainforest.
I'm saying, like, into that tropical climate.
Bruh.
As we're feeling today in Pensacola, Florida.
Summer love, like with the summer, fall, spring, I get all the love. And they always let me go when we making love. And they wanna hold me till we waking up. And they give me love rhythm like real to me. See behind me cause they just want to take hold of me. No, he got a good one so he pleasing me. Must be a genius, yeah, LSD, yeah. Maybe one more of you daily. No, I can't get enough of you. You want real good love. for you, for you, for you. A bad girl just wanna hold you, hold you, hold you. Whisper sweet things in your ear. Everything that you want here, I'm right here. Just give me your love, your love, your love, your love, your love, your love, your love. That's all.
Hey, and that's what it make you do. That's exactly what it make you do. Y'all see that? That's the effect of these types of records. Of this record by Bod Gal Magic, Summer Love. Let's go, Brittany. Come on, talk to me. That's Bod Gal Magic, Summer Love, baby. How we feel?
She gets us moving, okay? It's almost like you are transported to this tropical vibe and forest area with her, you know, just her whole entire vibe. Like, 'cause she gets you moving. I love what she does and the energy that she brings, and I am so thankful, you know, to have actually met her in person as well, because she just radiates it. Everything about her is just a whole vibe. So keep doing what you're doing, girl.
They don't get no more iller than that. Hawatha, that's your first time hearing that record, is that right?
Yeah.
Because the other single that you heard from her is a different song. Give It To Me All. So yeah, what do you got to say?
I say with this music right here, it's a balance of both of them. Like, it's with the lyrics, you feel the lyrics and you feel her energy and like what she's feeling in that moment. But then you also get the other side of what music is like, and that brings out your emotions and like your movements and stuff like that gets you prepared for that music. That really draws you in. So based off first impressions, that right there, like, you know, that's the mood right there. Like, you know, that's summer love, you know?
That's
like,
it. Windows down.
Yeah.
Cruising.
And like, you can get a visual on what it's like in her shoes right now. You get the visual. Yeah. You really do.
She brings all those components
Yeah,
together
she does.
flawlessly, really.
We're gonna have to get her back in here again, man. All these artists, if they're available, man. But that is definitely what it is. So once again, I don't want to hear anything from anybody out there. You know what I'm saying, in the streets. Sapp, yeah, you dope, but man, like, why there ain't no other artists really doing? Now look, we can dead all of that. Period. Point blank. Because this whole segment for 60 minutes, once again, is comprised of nothing but records that I personally co-sign off on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they are on the show for a reason.
Yeah.
They are on the show for a reason. So again, artists, tap in. Send an email to
Midday Live at rwrlive365.com. I mean, send in your MP3s, clean versions. Let's hear what you got to play, man.
Let's see.
Let's help you grow in any way that we can, whether it be that we're actually able to put you in rotation and put your stuff out there, or if we're giving you the feedback that you need to help you grow to where we can get you to that point. Let's do it.
Period. Point blank.
Don't talk about it no more. Be about it. Send us that email. Let's get it going.
So we're gonna keep this wonderful vibe going. I love this. This is my favorite part of the day, guys. Okay, because I get to showcase again, man, independent local talent.
Yeah.
All right. And so far, man, have you been impressed with what you've been hearing?
I really have, and I'm not just saying that just because, like, you know, I'm being recorded or anything like that, but it's like good music. Like this right here, what I've been listening to, that's music that I want to hear. It brings back classic, and then it also forms it into a classic, but a newer version of music.
And most importantly, when I want to add to that, I want to ask you this real quick before we go on to the next one. Most importantly, does it give you a local artist vibe, or does it give you more of something on a bigger scale? Like if you didn't know that these were independent local artists, most of them, do they sound like they are just getting started in the game? You could play these records. In other words, could you play these records in a playlist with a Drake record or a Rihanna record or a Lotto or a Cardi B record?
They definitely have the skill sets that, like, if based off first impression, I wouldn't have even realized that they were like local. I thought they already been pros and stuff, like they've been in the game already. So they definitely have the tools that like gets you to where they need to go. So yeah, most definitely.
And on that note, we're gonna keep things going. This next artist, man, is a young man who I recently got to chopping it up with, man. Youngin' in the game, man. I don't believe he's any older than I think maybe 17 or 18 years old. Here is AMG Raw with 2023 right here on the Midday Live on RWR Live 365. We is live in the booth, and you already know what it is because this is the
next generation of radio.
Illis.
2023, we got this shit in the headlock. All money growing like dreadlocks. I bend over the bedrock. They watch the boy like red box. We got the pot in the safe spot. We got the pot in the safe lock. We got the pot, yeah. I jumped in the game, no hopscotch. I'm fucking a 10, top notch. I love the view at the top spots. I can be chilling in hot spots. I can be hanging with thoughts. Brody, f it if he move wrong. You better send him a headshot. You better take no leg shots. I hit the road, they print I wreck. I hit the stage, I'm killing the set. I hit the stage in a Nike vest. The way that I move, you know it's progressed. The way that I move, she wanna connect. I don't got the time for drama and stress. I got a spirit that's killing the flesh. I got a spirit that's killing the flesh. I'm on the way, she on the way, they on the way, ready and wet. I drop a song, that shit for the set. I want a PJ the way that we jet. I'm not the 2, I'm not the 3, but all my brothers keep saying I'm next. I know the game, I'm coming correct. I don't gotta flex, to me that's the flex. I hit it first, then you hit the next. I do the plan like it was a sketch. Yeah. I'm a actor one, I'm a tracking one, I'm a CEO, I'm a captain one. 2023, we got this shit in the headlock. All money growing like dreadlocks. I bend over the bedrock. They watch the boy like red box. We got the pot in the safe spot. We got the pot in the safe lock. We got the pot, yeah. We got the pot in the safe spot. We got a pot, safe lock. 2023. We got to stay in the safe spot. If I wasn't ready for it, it wouldn't happen for me, you know?
Well, this thing give me bouncing vibes, real talk, man. Hawath, I'm gonna start with you, but that's AMG 2023, quick single out the gate, man. Young man, about 17, 18 years old, man. How do you feel about that record right there?
And if he's 17 years old and stuff like that, he's got a lot of, he's got a future for him. I'm not even gonna lie. Because 3 lyrics that he said really caught my eye on like where his future is going when it comes to this music. Where he's like, 2023, we got it in the headlock. So that right there could be his goal right there. Like, building it up and like getting that skill set and the experience and stuff like that. He's got that in the bag. And then also where he's like, I know the game, I'm coming correct. And where he also said, I don't have time for drama and stress. That means that boy got his goal set. He ain't playing. He got it.
So check this out. That's amazing feedback. We're going back to back with it. Here's Need a Man, Outkast featuring Jakima Divinity, Lit, and JSapp Madstak. Only on RWR Live 365.
The next generation of radio.
Yes, indeed. Don't dip, but you can smell the pine trees. Got a boat, got a bite. Came to drink, came to fight. Don't nuck if you buck, cause we hunting all night. Got a big Ford truck, built for it tough. From the south, we like Daisy Deuce and big butts. Kicking back with the fam, turning up and no lean. This whiskey in my cup. I need a cowgirl who ain't scared to ride. Cute face, slim waist with a big behind. She say she need a man and she looking for bass. So I can't run it when I heard her say, I need a man.
Want a gangster, need a thug. See the caddy sitting on dub. Street credit all day. Got the rocks, got the A, got the racks, got the sack. 9 milli, stay intact.
Who that is?
Stay high, ready to move on the fly. Want the world, I'm the fire. Be my fuel.
What do you think it is?
By design, I will climb all the stars left behind. Rock and roll.
Yeah, in the movie. Yeah, he was.
There you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's PJ.
Be my soldier, here we go. I'm a boss, take it slow. I'm a pocket, got the flow. I'm the man with the dough. Anywhere you wanna go. Take a plane, take a jet. Mile high, make you wet.
And that's Jakima.
Yeah.
That was on Forever Legacy and Feels Like Summer.
That's who I was thinking of the first time.
That's who that is.
Yeah, that's Jakima right there.
I still think the guy in the back kills it though.
Oh yeah, just saying.
From the looks of your butt, all in, going in, anything that you want. Country boy, yes indeed, see the truck, touch the trees, got a job, got a bike, got a boat, got a trike, can't drink.
I don't know who this is, but he's bringing it.
He does his thing, man.
I tread on you, okay. Wanna war, see it through. Got them hands. I need a man with attitude, one who has soul.
Boy, that just took me to Little John for a second with that hype, boy.
Already.
The soul. This has a whole video too. It's great.
Oh yeah, here we go. So that is Nita Man, The Outcast, Jakima Divinity, Lit, and JSapp Madstak. Go ahead, Brittany. So right before that, we had AMG Raw with 2023, and then we had this record right behind it.
Listen, he has got so much time to just continue to grow. He brings that youthful aspect, but his maturity level on what he can do already is just standing on its own. So, yeah, I mean, unless you sit there and tell somebody his age and stuff, he stands on his own 2 feet, and boy, you know, I'm gonna give you a little hand clap, okay? Because you deserve it. Good job.
Outstanding.
Keep it going.
And then behind that, we had Nita Man.
Oh yeah, I mean, and I'm just gonna say, so knowing personally some of these artists, just
there you go.
It even just brings that much more joy to me. There is a whole music video on this, so anybody listening out there, you should look that up on YouTube.
On YouTube,
because
that's right.
Get down, okay? They get down and show you a whole nother twist on songs. So I love that they bring a country vibe to it. There's so many different artists bringing their own individual stuff on these different verses that they have. Of course, our boy JSapp Madstak right here doing his thing and bringing a hype there in the end. Jakima coming in with her lyrical content and, you know, the vocals that she brings.
Yes,
and then
that
the
range.
boy, the Outcast, okay, our also star on Sacred the movie there, Eric Baker, doing his thing on that music as well. And I know that we had there was at least one more artist on there that did his thing as well too.
Lit the artist. Yep. Yeah. Xavier Blankenship.
Yeah. Awesome stuff, guys. Keep it going.
All right, Watha, so we got your take on AMG Raws. Give me 15, 30 seconds. What do you think about Nita Man?
First of all, I need a man myself. And I really, I really love it. I really love it. Like, you know, the fact that so many people that we know and, like, you know, have really worked for this and, like, you know, really want to pursue this, like, they all killed it. Like, I couldn't even tell. Like, it was real good.
That's the whole point, guys. Once again, this is the vetting process. You know, you send your music in. We put it on the show. We let some legitimate, some legit ears. You know what I'm saying? You know, if hear it, give you the critical feedback. Are you in the right lane? Keep doing what you're doing. Do you need to switch some things up? Help yourself grow as an artist, because if you're just getting feedback from your family and friends, I hate to be the one to give you the bearer of bad news, but the honesty is that that's not going to help you get any better, because there's going to be so much biased opinions involved. All right. And that's not going to help you. It's what you want to hear. Okay. But it is not going to help you. So moving right on, I had another one programmed and played and set and played. Okay. But this isn't all about, you know what I'm saying, you know, specific artists, you know what I'm saying? I got favorites. I want everybody to get shine. And this next young man, okay, coming up next, not only is he the son of our The Notorious Manager of the Year, okay, which he in fact actually is, but he is also a very talented football player. He's a talented athlete, okay, and an overall great kid nonetheless. All right, so without further ado, moving right on, here is FBD Baby with Therapy, only on RWR Live 365.
The next generation of radio.
Boy, look at here. Get the picture yet? I hope you do, because if not, well, you're just gonna get left behind. Let's keep this train moving. Skirt, skirt. We out.
Avanto made it.
I know this is what I would fall in love with. I just needed a way for people to hear me. Always kept quiet about how I was feeling, but now I feel like it's time to put it out there in the real world for everybody to hear. Everybody ain't gonna be happy for me when I drop this, but they all gonna praise me once I blow anyway. So until then, I'm just doing me.
Saying it from the bottom, bitch, that's where I came up. I might be a little new, but go ahead and get your weight up. See them Portland that remember used to be us. If I ain't rep my city, swear to God they wouldn't claim us. Cause I know I'm next up.
If you're tuned in on the live, drop your comments and notes in the live. We'll read them live on the air. These are all independent artists. This is the Live in the Booth segment. All independent and all independent artists. Some of them are local here in the city. FBD Baby, local artists right here in the city doing big things. Let us know what you think.
I'm feeling for big bro, I shout out to that nigga Ray. These really need to stay about the way. I'm trying to lead this fake school, I can't go stay at Tate. What they move and say we all gonna someday. Was tired of being normal, for the better had to change. I kept on being quiet, it was not my mental. I was taught at a young age to be a man since I was little. Had problems with my feelings, so they kinda like riddle. Wasn't trying to make this sad, yeah, I tried to make it simple. Told my brand new babies to got her to the fullest. If you try or you try to fail, I'm asking what my tool is. I'm just trying to go be heard. I swear that every breath I take from now is gonna be earned. Y'all gotta understand that when I rap is more than words. Swear to mine is female, so mine is gonna be hers. Because I seen the tears my mama shed and it won't fade away. I'm on the path to being great and hope I don't get blown astray. Grew up in that village, used to hate to see my mama face. Crying days and restless nights, wish I can take the pain away. Ain't been home back to the step, it's been some time. I hope the city still gon' get behind me when I shine. I ain't been quiet for no reason, it's a grind. I'm FBD, baby, know that this my for it all, I swear that is gonna be mine.
Don't take this message as a sign of weakness. Take this as me expressing myself and finally letting it all out.
So there we go, Hiawatha. That is FBD Baby. That is Therapy. And once again, that is someone who you have met on a number of different occasions personally. You know what I'm saying? Face to face. What do you think? That is his first official single. All right. So that he just got into really doing the music. And as a matter of fact, I want you to hold that thought because this was already queued up. So let's get into this next one by myself. Here's Hush Button, baby.
Bounce, 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 bounce. Now let me see you bounce, 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 bounce. Now let me see you bounce. Why don't you hit the button? Come on, just hit the button. Rush, how about you hustle something? Why don't you do us both a favor? Hit the hush button.
They say that patience is a virtue, I can vouch for it. I'm making moves, they in the house, on the couch snoring. Time ain't nothing but a wolf disguised in sheep's clothing. Reason why I'd rather die than caught in cheap clothing. Another day, another dollar, homies know the story. I'm getting figures, my business live it is so important. Dopest lyrics never settle, why you ain't on level? Just think about it, provide the hottest logic successful. Bombing when I'm on it, like my song, just be honest. Your favorite rapper sound like they hooked on bonnets. Facing TikTok, playing gang, but they not. 11, 12-year-olds say you real, really not. Waiting for my chance, what don't you understand? I've been it for a minute, I'm the man. You ain't saying nothing, this ain't up for discussion. So won't you do us both a favor, hit the hush button. What? Come on. Why don't you hit the button?
Hey.
Come on, just hit the button. All right, I'm gonna let the song. I'm gonna let him do it. I'm gonna let him do it.
Hit the hush button. Spit game lack, so your spit game whack. Before you make it up with hard beats, spit lane facts. Oh Lord of mercy on us, but what have we done? The game is like a spacewalk, kids jumping for fun. Coming straight through the stereo, gifted gift is a miracle. What they calling hip hop, truly lame and hysterical. Lyrics are critical, told you like how many times. My gift is so proven and like how many of my rhymes. Love what I am, so hear me love what I do. Position be a locomotive, never playing caboose. Make a storm in the booth, metaphorically speaking. Has a figure of speech, metaphors I be speaking. Come on. Waiting for my chance, what don't you understand? I've been in for a minute, I'm the man. And you ain't saying nothing, this ain't up for discussion. So won't you do us both a favor, hit the hush button. Why don't you hit the button? Come on, just hit the button. The rush, how about you hustle something? Why don't you do us both a favor, hit the hush button. Waiting for my chance, what don't you understand? Been for a minute, I'm the man. And you ain't saying nothing, this ain't up for discussion. So won't you do us both a favor, hit the hush button. Why don't you hit the button? Come on, just hit the button. Rush, how about you hustle something? Why don't you do us both a favor, hit the hush button. Bounce, 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 bounce. Now let me see you bounce, 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 bounce. Now let me see you bounce. Waiting for my chance, but don't you understand? Been in for a minute new.
I'm the man.
You ain't saying nothing, this ain't up for discussion. So won't you do us both a favor, hit the hush button. Why don't you hit the button? Hit the button. Come on, just hit the button. Hit the button. The rush, how about you hush or something? Why don't you do us both a favor, hit the hush button?
Well, So yeah, we went back-to-back records on that one. I'm making a mess over here. We went back-to-back records on that one. So we had FBD Baby with Therapy first, and then we had Hush Button by myself. So real quick, if you would, Hiawatha, FBD Baby, Therapy. What did you think?
All right, so for his, I really do love it. His music really does touches me, and I hope that he gets what he wants in the future. I just pray and hope that he gets it. And his lyrics, where he's like started from the bottom, that's where I came up, and where he's also like, hope the city gets behind me and gets behind me when I shine and stuff. Like those lyrics, it really does touch you. So
yes, that resonates. That realness.
I pray that he gets what he wants, and like I just can't wait. Like he's got so much future and like so much success in his future. I really can't wait for him to get it. I really cannot.
And you feel the same way?
Yeah, no,
Brittany?
just speaking his truth.
Yeah.
Okay, on that record, it just is really something, especially him being part of the youth, and that, you know, don't look at it as a sign of weakness and everything else, and coming out there and talking about the real struggle that he's going through trying to be an artist in this area that we're in, and trying to make a name for himself, and then just, you know, really putting his feelings out there. Man, do I just tip my hat to him. Great job. Kudos to you. Keep doing the same thing right there and just push yourself more and more. And I know you're just going to be, you know, growing even more into a great artist.
Go right in the hush button.
Listen here, boy. Okay, from the moment I heard this, I knew it was a hit. Okay? All I'm saying is I knew it was a hit. I jammed to it. My family jams to it. I don't know why I don't hear it on more of, you know, I mean, obviously our radio station plays it because, you know, we're the next generation of radio.
We got to do it. You know it.
Okay. All I'm saying, here I am, is hitting stuff too.
That's how excited you get, though. That's real talk.
I get too excited.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
But the thing is just, my boy, you's doing it. Okay.
I appreciate it.
And that's the thing. It's like, it's not just, oh yeah, no, he's doing this. Oh, he's so great. Blah blah. Look, there it is. Okay. There's the show.
Hi, hush button. Go on, man. We got about 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Go ahead, hush button, man. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, how about y'all hit the hush button so y'all can hush and listen to this song? That's what I'm saying right now. And plus, no shade to everybody else, but like they ain't got nothing when it comes to him. Like Gucci Mane and everybody else, they ain't got nothing when it comes to JSapp and his music. Like it's so dope.
Wow.
Like it gets you moving. Like the lyrics, like I told you before, like every lyric that you say in this song, it has a meaning, and I really do love that.
That's what I do. I try very hard. I won't say I try very hard, but what I say is I put a lot of emphasis on my content because I want you to be able to specifically say without any type of second guessing.
Yeah.
What this cat does, says, and what he puts out on the music side is a literal direct reflection of who he is in real life.
True Virgo signs right there. True Virgos.
Getting it in, baby.
This man right here ain't got nothing on you. No shade. Which man?
Also, Bad Gal Magic has blessed us on the live. So let's give a shout out to Bad Gal.
Shout out to her.
Hey.
We'll have to just, Bad Gal, I appreciate you tapping in. And just for that, we played Summer Love earlier. So we will close the show out with Give It To Me All as a request by Hiawatha here. He loves it.
Girl, you gotta keep up that music. You know, I love it.
Yo, going into this next record, man, none other than my personal friend, one of my proteges, Flight Gang Dre featuring Glenn, Hiawatha. So this record right here, again, independent artist, okay?
Okay.
This record is featured on NBA 2K21's official soundtrack. Listen to it right here. Here's Hoop Dreams, Flight Gang Dre and Glenn.
Wanted to go to the pros, then fell in love with the flows. Hooping was all that I love, then fell in love with the. I was just trying to be Kobe, then fell in love with the dope. I gotta get it by any means, hustle is all that I know. I used to study the grades, I used to play back their tapes. From Kobe to Tupac to Michael, from Nas to Magic to Nate. I used to dig in the crates.
We love you, Bad Gal. You getting nothing but amazing feedback. That's your headphones. Yeah. There you go. There you go. You're getting nothing but amazing feedback from Hiawatha here, the whole studio crew. Definitely looking forward to continuing to work with you. Keep it up. Keep it up.
We love you and your vibe.
I really do. I want to hear more.
She said thank you.
He wants to hear more. It's nothing but love. That's what the midday is all for. The midday live and live in the booth segment. So absolutely.
Hustle, it gotta be grand. Yeah, I learned that from Tip. I keep the thing on my hip. I try my best not to slip. I try my best to hold on. I tightened up with my grip. It took some time to get here. I ain't blow up off the rip. And I'm still chasing my dream. Chasing the dough, make it flip. I used to hoop dream. Dream I would be in the league. Dream of them chanting my name. Andre for MVP. That went away after a while. I fell in love with the cheese. I fell in love with the music. Music is all that I need.
Dreams.
I was just a young with some hoop
Dreams.
I was just a young with some hoop dreams. I was just a young with some hoop dreams.
Me and my son actually played the game, and like, so you can go when you play like NBA 2K21, you can actually like go into the practice facility and you can do jump arounds and shoot around, stuff like that. And like we play and he's doing it, playing it, and like we put the record, we went to it and put the record on, man. And was like, he's like, man, you know him? I say, bro, I used to pick Dre up from high school. I used to pick Dre up from school and bring him to my house when I was recording out of my house. Yeah. Real talk. Origin stories, though, like origin stories, like real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have no shade towards him. I am thrilled at his career. This young man has been booked to go out to Switzerland or Sweden. I think it's Sweden. He's been sometime in January. He'll be. Trying to tell you.
Breaking they ankles, rocking them to the flow. Now I'm rocking mics, just throwing panties at every show. I used to hoop dream. Dream I would be in the league. Dream of them chanting my name. Andre for MVP. That went away after a while. I fell in love with the cheese. I fell in love with the music. Music is all that I need. Hoop dreams. I was just a young with some hoop dreams. I was just a young.
All right, so we got a minute left, literally. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get a hand clap. Y'all just kind of fall in line with it and just tell me, you know, another winner and blase. Keep it real quick and short. I'm gonna go right in and give it to me, y'all, and then just let that close the show out.
Okay.
Since we're already at the 1 o'clock hour.
Yeah.
Dang, that time went by
Look,
fast.
I'm saying it flies.
Yes. That was Hoop Dreams, something again that is featured on NBA 2K21. We're going to keep it moving, guys. We're coming to the end of the show. She tapped in.
Yeah,
all right, she's on the live feed right now. And as a request, because Hiawatha requested it, because he already heard this song, we're going to close the day out with Give It To Me All by Bod Gal Magic.
Just go ahead and give it to me all right now.
That's it. We appreciate y'all for tuning in to the Midday Live featuring your boy JSapp Madstak and
Brittany K.
Our special guest today was Mr. Hiawatha Hart from Sacred.
Thank you.
Appreciate you coming through, my friend.
No problem.
Here is Give It To Me All by Bod Gal Magic, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, 10 to 1 Central Standard Time, only on RWR Live 365.
The next generation of radio.
Illis!
The way you're giving me them vibes.
Do it.
I'm feeling in your vibe. You're killing it the way you're giving me. Give it to me, 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 You got that sweet, sweet melanin. I want that melanin dripping all over my skin, yeah. You looking for the right ingredients. I wanna get the right man, what's he been missing? Sweet loving in the morning, deep loving every evening. In between we bout our business. Everything you do got me catching feelings. I'm feeling in your vibe. You're killing it the way you